Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's game.
Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching Sam Welby Experience.
And I said, hey, 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 it's just an ordinary day, and the Oilers are gonna win. That's right. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. The Oilers are looking for payback tonight against the Dallas Stars, and we got it for you live and in living color. Tonight is going to be an epic night. I can feel it. I know it. I sense it. The force is strong with the Oilers here tonight. But welcome in, everybody. Let's go. Rob, what's going on? Stefan, how's it going? Joey, welcome in. Kathleen, what's up? Beverly, what's going on? Brandon, welcome in. Coach, good to see you. Griffin, welcome to the party. You guys are so awesome. This is wicked. This is wicked. Carson, how's it going? Michael, what's shaking? Good to see you. Oh my goodness, you guys make me laugh so much. Jess, what's going on? Jess, no hero, just a guy sitting in a studio, watching some hockey, calling some goals, having some fun. That's what it's all about. Bradley, what's going on? Billy, hello there. Welcome to the party. Raymond, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see everybody here. This is going to be a party. Mega, what's shaking? Brad, how's it going? Welcome in. And boy, oh boy, you guys have been getting it going early. Ulysses, 725 XP. Ulysses, that could be an all-time record. I don't know if anybody has even reached 725 by the end of a game. So you have been crushing it. Stefan holding on to that second spot in Das, or should I say the new dad of the channel. Das hanging on to that third star, but Raymond and Mega right there. Alexander right there as well. Alan, how's it going? Welcome in. Tin, how's it going? Welcome. Just call me James. All right, perfect. Thank you for that. I was looking at that name like, Tin? All right, James, it is. Welcome in, one and all. We're going to have a lot of fun. JP, how's it going? Joshua, what's up? Welcome in. We are ready. Yursi's gone for supper. He left for supper. Now's the chance. Everybody, chat as much as you can to knock him out of that top spot. It's going to take a while. Gord, how's it going? Thank you. I appreciate that. Stuart Skinner fan, welcome in. Oh, my goodness. How many hours ago do you get there? I know, right? This is going to be huge. Of course, we all witnessed an epic collapse in game one. The Stars, they managed to do something, or they will try to accomplish something they've never done before. And that is if they win game two. A victory will give them a 2-0 series lead in the conference final. The Dallas/Minnesota Stars have never had a 2-0 series lead in the conference final before. They're going to look to get it done. Of course, they were behind the Oilers 3-1 in game one, and with a 3 power play goal third period, came storming back and took that one 6-3. It was incredible. J-Rock, what's going on? Welcome in. Brandon dropping those logos in. Love it, love it, love it. Who else we got going on? Mike, welcome in, Mike. Major Walker, hello there. Saffron, how's it going? Welcome to the party. Now, the Oilers looking to get this one back. They got to improve that penalty kill. Box trouble hurt them. Again, 3 straight power play goals, which I believe is a first in the National Hockey League. A team getting 3 third period power play goals to mount a comeback. It's going to be huge. Now, the Edmonton Oilers, 58 career playoff points for Connor McDavid. That is amazing. 17 goals, 41 assists in 57 games where the Oilers faced series deficit, tying with Stan Mikita. I mean, just amazing numbers. Gretzky holding the all-time record with 80 points, 23 goals, 57 assists in 49 games. So Connor McDavid putting up big-time numbers. Paul, what's going on? Welcome in. Connor McDavid is going to have to fight in order to keep this drive going. You do not want to go down 2-0 to the Dallas Stars. So who's in, who's out, who's playing, who's not playing? Let's get to the lineups. Beetlejuice, how's it going? Dan, welcome in. All right, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins going to be on that top spot with Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman. We got Pekozin with Draisaitl and Kasperi Kapanen. Evander Kane with Adam Henrique and downtown Connor Brown. I don't know why I call him that, but it just stuck. Trent Frederick going to be with Matthias Janmark and Corey Perry. And then on the D side, Kulak is going to be with Bouchard. Devo, how's it going? Welcome in. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird, Devo. Very, very weird. Let's go. We got Kulak and Bouchard, Nurse and Stetcher. We got Wallman and Klingberg and Stuart Skinner in between the pipes tonight. No Picard. No Picard. It's Rodrigue in the backup position again. Steven, how's it going? Welcome in. And I will say, Devo, thank you for popping back in. YouTube does funny things sometimes. It does very funny things, but we're glad to have you. Colin, how's it going? Welcome in. Now, if we pop over to the Stars, the Dallas Stars, who is going to be in here? We got Granlund with Heinz and Rantanen, Robertson with Duchesne and Wyatt Johnston, Mason Marchment with Sam, the Man of Steel, and Tyler Sagan. Then we got Jamie Benn and Oscar Bach with Evgeny Dadonov, or Danonov, depending on how you like to call it. On the D side, one of the best defensemen in the game today, premier star Thomas Harley with Miro Heiskanen. We got S.L. Lindell and Cody Ceci, and then Leon Bischel and Petrovic, and of course, Jake Ottinger back between the pipes tonight for the green. So Otti going to be in here tonight. Now, Brown did not participate in the Oilers' morning skate, but he is going to play. Does that mean he's banged up? It might. It might. We're going to have to watch and see how he goes throughout this game. You always get a little nervous when somebody sits out from a morning skate. Now, they do have, it does says Lyubushkin is not playing, but we saw in the last game, Lyubushkin actually was in playing and Petrovic was not. So we will see if that is an actual change or if that's just an error with the projected lineups tonight. Len, how's it going? No YouTube notification for the game. Wow. All right, so I guess YouTube having all kinds of issues. They are in the middle of rolling out a big update, which they do every couple of months, and it does kind of make things go a little wonky. So we'll just factor that up to it. But hopefully some people got notifications, and hopefully some folks are able to come in and find us. We got lots of people rolling in. So I will ask, since you're not getting notifications, and since people seem to be getting bounced around, hit that share button. Hit that share button. Drop us out. Let everybody know this is the place to be. Paul, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, so those are the lines. That's who's in, who's out. How are they getting points? Mikko Rantanen, maybe you heard of him. This guy dominating the playoffs, 20 total points. Connor McDavid just behind him at 19. 9 of those 20 are goals and 11 being assists. For Connor McDavid, 16 of his 19 points are assists. And Leon Draisaitl up there with 6 goals himself. From a goaltending standpoint, Stuart Skinner trying to get his numbers to be a little bit better, but he's at a .339 goals against right now and an .872 save percentage. Not the best in the world. For Otti, on the other hand, Ottinger is a .251 goals against and a .917 save percentage. Those are absolutely outstanding numbers. Really, really good numbers there for Ottinger. Dallas on the power play, they've moved up to second. They are second overall in the league at 34.9%. The Oilers are fifth. So both squads here really good on the power play. Julie, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, they really have been crazy this season. On the penalty kill, this is where there's a huge discrepancy. The Oilers are down at 15th spot for the Oilers, where the Stars are second in the penalty kill. So 15th spot for the Oilers on the penalty kill, the Stars second. That is a huge, huge difference. In the faceoffs, again, Dallas 4th overall. The Edmonton Oilers 11th overall. So big discrepancy there, and they just got to come in, they got to play, and they got to play absolutely hard. CC, what's going on? Calling Lindell for the trick. Wouldn't that be something if Lindell actually came in and posed a trick? That would be mind-blowing. You're probably the only one calling that one. That would be absolutely huge. Gord, how's it going? Welcome in. S channel for audio only. Backdrop looks awesome as well. Thank you so much, Gord. I appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. Sarah, what's going on? Just ordered Szechuan chicken lettuce wraps. Ooh, that sounds good. Getting the pregame meal on, and I had some pasta tonight, a little spaghetti and meat sauce. So very, very delish. We're all carved up and ready to roll for this game. This is going to be a monster game, and this could decide the series. And you're like, Sam, how could it decide the series? It's game number 2. Well, if the Oilers do not win tonight, they go back home and they face the Dallas Stars behind 2 games. And Ottinger, as good as he has been, that might be a tough pill to swallow, a tough mountain to climb. Anything is possible, but this is really important. You do not want to fall down 0-2. Last night, we saw the Florida Panthers. They absolutely annihilated the Carolina Hurricanes. I don't know what is going on. Freddie Anderson cannot seem to stop the Carolina Hurricanes. They have been absolutely wild. Amelia, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. And again, thanks everybody for being here and playing along. We got lots of games we're going to be playing tonight on the side. Of course, we got our Community Crown leaderboard, which has already been smoking. Everybody's been claiming their XP points. That is really going along. Of course, our in-game, you can play the Magic 8 Ball. You can play our virtual slots, because you're earning points just by chatting along. So if you're chatting along, do exclamation mark points in the chat. That will tell you how many points you have earned, and then you'll be able to redeem those or use them in the virtual slot machine. You can also redeem them to bring certain graphics up on the screen. So lots of things for everybody to play along with as we go through. You seem to forget that they did that with the Kings and won 4 straight. Pickle, absolutely. Absolutely. But it's not a common thing. It's not something you're going to see every day. Listen, the Florida Panthers did it as well. They were down 2. But you do not want to put yourself in that position. You do not want to have to climb that uphill battle, especially if you go down 2 and you lose that first game at home. Oh boy, now you're down 3-0. You don't want to give them that opportunity. It's wine o'clock. Sarah, red or white? What do you got? What do you got? B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in, one and all. We're waiting for this game to get going, waiting for things to move down to the ice level. 8 up early. Wow, that is a long time. I hope it's not that long till puck drop. If it is, these guys are going really late. Lucas, what's going on? Welcome in. Now, if you didn't know, if you weren't paying attention, if you weren't on social media earlier today, Keith Pelly from the Toronto Maple Leafs held a press conference to discuss the dismissal or removal, depending on how you look at it, of one Brendan Shanahan. So Keith Pelly had all the good things to say, right? We wish him the best. He did, really good job. He made improvements. Things were moving forward. Keith Pelly really came up with good things. Now, at the end of the day, he didn't really say anything moving forward other than he was not replacing Brendan Shanahan, which is something they did, excuse me, with TFC, where they did not move forward with a president. So Keith Pelly is not going to replace Brendan Shanahan. Sorry, excuse me. Take a quick drink here. So not going to replace Brendan Shanahan. They're going to move forward with that vacancy, and he personally is going to work closely with Brad Treliving and, of course, the head coach. So interesting comments. Keith Pelly, if you don't know who he is a guy, he's, been in sports. He's been overseas for a while, running kind of some golf leagues over there. He did take the Toronto Argonauts out of receivership, was the president there, packed the house at Rogers Center with the Argonauts, where they had 40,000 people attending Argos games. Argos winning Grey Cups. I mean, doing unbelievable things. Of course, TFC, starting to rebuild. He's going to be rebuilding the Raptors. A lot of good things. Keith Pelly has a knack for winning. He has a drive for winning, and he has that ability to get things done. So, does that mean he's going to be able to turn the Leafs around in one season? Probably not. It's going to be a slow build. You got to work within the confines you have and the rules of engagement with free agents and drafting. But I like what he had to say. I like where he's going in the direction. And I will give him some time. I know what he's done in the past. And I think he can do it here too. So you just got to keep an open mind and watch his plan come to fruition. Todd, how's it going? Welcome in, Todd. Good to see you. And of course, Dallas, welcome, Dallas. Good to see you as well. All right, so as they keep talking away, we're waiting for them to go down to ice level, and then we will bring this one up. What is that? Noises everywhere. Noises going on. There's so much going on around. So one of the things, Oilers had Dallas until the third, where Skinner did Skinner things. That's true. He did do Skinner things. Hopefully that doesn't turn around this time. Keith Pelly doing well at Toronto FC. Yeah, Joshua. I mean, it's going to take time, right? It's going to take time. Obviously, he can't turn everything around overnight. We're going into a free agency period. There's going to be lots of guys to pick up, lots of things to do. You got to be smart with these contracts, right? You can't blow it all on one or two players. You're going to have money to move around. So it's all about finding the best fit and using your money appropriately. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself in a whole lot of hot water, and we do not want to see that, right? We definitely don't want to see that. All right, let me find this here real quickly, because there was one thing I wanted to talk about, but I don't know if I can pull this up on the fly because it wasn't working earlier, and it doesn't seem to be working now, which, of course, wait a second. Is it coming to life? Oh, but it's not giving me what I want. Oh, that's too bad. All right. So, yeah, lots of good open free agents. We're going to talk about that a little bit later down the road. There's going to be important decisions to make in regards to salary. We know about the Mitch Marner situation. Jack, how's it going? Welcome in. You're very welcome. It is my pleasure. You think McDavid makes a difference tonight? I think he's got to do McDavid things. He's got to be on top of the world. Sally, how's it going? Welcome in. Dallas Stars, greeting from Calgary. Sally, so are you going for Dallas just because you're a Flames fan and you don't want to have to live with the Oilers moving on? That's funny, but welcome in. Welcome to the party. So that's kind of what we talk about, right? We know where we're going from a Toronto standpoint. That's what's up. Right now, though, we got to talk about the Oilers and the Stars. Ricky, who's winning tonight? I really got the feeling. I got the feeling that it is going to be the Oilers. You betcha. Sally, I knew it. Dad, what's going on? Welcome in. Frank, what's up? Go Panthers. How about them Panthers, eh? Whew, they were crushing it. Dallas is going to look to do the same. Stars had a little bit of a slow start in the last game. I don't think actually it was so much of a slow start more than it was Edmonton did a really, really good job defensively and in the neutral zone, controlling the puck and the pace of the play. Things then got a little bit out of hand. One of the things we haven't talked about yet, and let's call it out, the officials for tonight's game, because it matters. We got Garrett Rank and Jean Herbert going to be the two referees tonight. Devin Mills and Devin Berg going to be the lines people. So those are your officials tonight. Hopefully going to continue crushing it. Frank, I bet you bottom dollar. I think they will. They are not going to slow down and stop. In the last game that we saw here between these two teams, like we said, it was a little bit of a fail, and I don't blame it all on Skinner. I know the comment was made earlier, Skinner doing Skinner things right there, Pickle, but I don't think it was all on Skinner. The team around him just kind of disappeared. Hey, Ulysses, welcome in. Wes is duct taped in the closet. That's right. No Wes McCauley, thank goodness. But I don't think it was necessarily Skinner that had the issue. Yes, he had some troubles, but the Oilers themselves just kind of fell apart in that third period. And special teams definitely came into play. 3 for 4 on the power play, all in the third period. That's huge. Did you feed him? Yeah, we pushed a little bread in there and we tossed in a couple bottles of water. So he's good, Kathleen. He's good. But yeah, the Oilers, they need to play a strong 60 minutes. Skinner is starting. Still no Picard. Picard is still listed out with injury. No Ekholm either. Ekholm's also still listed out with injury. So, and we heard we might not see Picard for the rest of the playoffs, which, that's going to put all the pressure on Stuart Skinner. It's going to put all the pressure on Skinner. Skinner's going to have to find a way of playing with that pressure to get things done. This is a big test. If the Oilers cannot pull this one through, it's going to be an interesting offseason for them. Sarah coming in with the super chat. Sarah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sam's jersey is Stars. We got the Stars on. We are representing. Oh, I keep going to the wrong shoulder. We got the Oiler jersey going on, the McDavid tonight. Repping McDavid. I'll tell you what, if the Oilers get to the Stanley Cup Final, we might have to go out and buy an Oilers jersey. We may have to go and buy an Oilers jersey if they get past the Dallas Stars. D'Aiden, what's going on? Welcome in. Of course, I'll have to check shipping times, because that would really suck if we ordered a jersey and it came after the series was done. But thank you so much, Sarah. Appreciate that. They're in the tunnel. They're getting set to make their way on the ice. Love how they are nice and late for this one. But we're ready to go. Oilers, there it is. Wallman, very, very big defender. He's come up huge in a couple moments. A huge few moments. Name a Stars player. You want me? Rocket, you want me? We'll go, hey, Mikko Rantanen, Sagan, Harupe Heinz. Does that do it for you? Tag me in it, whatever you're making, Rocket. Tag me in it, as long as it's good. Holy smokes. Larry, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Bruce, how's it going? Do you feel the Carolina-Florida series is over? Bruce, it's never over until it's over, but yeah, I think it's pretty much done. Carolina, they must come out and have a big game 3, but they're going to be playing at Amarant Arena, and that crowd is going to rock the house. It is going to be very difficult for them. Ivan, how's it going? Welcome in, an old Islanders fan that still dislikes the Oilers from the 80s. That's amazing. Welcome in, Randy. Good to see you. Welcome in, Alexander. Peter, what's going on? Welcome in, one and all. Oilers are still making their way out. We're waiting for the Stars to take the ice. Now we're going to switch it over. Road Warrior, what's going on? Stars are starting to make their way out into the tunnel now. Joshua, how's it going? David in the house. Here's to an All-American. Boo. David, hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And, of course, yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend for everybody in the States. So I think everybody in the States has off on Monday. So we know Memorial Day is what it's all about, but I hope you at least enjoy the weekend and have an extra day to rest. Wayne, how's it going? And here we go. Stars are making their way on the ice. That's our signal to turn things over, get things ready to rock and roll. All right, we are locked, stock, and ready to go. So let me take a look here. Hey, we got volume today. Nice. So what you're going to see is just down below as the Oilers now coming in. Your score is going to be down here. You're also going to see all the shots on goal listed below me. Just up here, nope, over here. This is going to show you where all the shots are coming from. Pew, pew. Where all the shots are coming from and where they're shooting. So, and the goals as well. So you can see, are they shooting from the points? Are they shooting from the hash marks? Are they stuffing the net? And then down here in the elbow space, in the penalty box, where the ice rink is, this is going to show you where the puck is moving, who's attacking, who's defending, where it's going. This is going to be a little bit ahead because it's real time based off the tags in their jerseys, but you'll get the idea. And over on the far side is going to show you who's on the ice at what time and what their line stats are. How many points, goals, assists, time on ice, all that good stuff. So you'll be able to put it all together and know what's going on. And of course, we'll be calling this game all the way through. For those of you watching on the big screen TVs at home, thank you for tuning in. We got a QR code right up here. If you want to shoot that with your phone, you can come right to our main YouTube channel, come in and join the chat, or at least hop on over and hit that subscribe for us, because we know some cable boxes, some remotes make it a little tough to do. Last but not least, our subscriber total, currently 27,405, looking to climb. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe for us and keep hitting those thumbs up. SKO, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome to the party, welcome to the Samuel B Nation. That just doesn't ring. Justin, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, we are set to go. McDavid needs to rock and roll tonight. It's going to be a big one for him.
To honor all the men and women who have served our country, would you please rise, if able, and welcome to the ice.
Lost Anchor, what's going on?
Our Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310 The Ticket, and City Credit Union, hometown hero of the game, United States Air Force Staff Sergeant Vincent Gregg. And now, to sing the anthems of two great nations, our own Salina Ray.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, and all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free, from far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Nicely done, nicely done. A little bit of a change speed there at the end, but we'll take it.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, it's so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, who's brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Nicely done, nicely done. A little bit of speed changes, up and down, but really, really good job. Somebody clearly told her after the last game, hey, you got to pick it up a little bit because the last game was really slow. But an excellent job. The lights are coming on, and that means it's time to play some hockey. Game 2 is about to get going. Stuart Skinner, a tough task ahead of him today. Can he shut down this team? Can he lead this Oiler team to a victory? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a big challenge because he's facing Jake Ottinger over on the other side. The Ott has been a beast. He has been really, really, really good in these playoffs. And he's looking to do it yet again. We're about to drop this puck. We're about to play. The ice is up. Let's go. Sagan looks focused. McDavid flipping that mouth guard around. He's loose. He's ready to rock. Let's go. Chris, they didn't hear tonight. Some stadiums still do. Yes, I know in Toronto they do. And here we go. Puck is dropped. Oilers, first possession. They're going to bring this in. Hyman over the line. And hey, 6 seconds in, we're going to get an offside whistle. So just as quick as the play starts, play is going to stop. Kazi, none of that here. None of that here. You can take that elsewhere. We don't do that here.
We'll see how long this lasts and probably see Harley up against Leon Draisaitl.
Go bye-bye.
Well, went from an offside to an icing in the first 13 seconds.
Now it's an icing. It was an offside. Now it's an icing. Hey, can we play some hockey? Can we not keep getting some whistles? Holy smokes. James, how's it going? Welcome in. Sandy, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. Let's do it. You couldn't hear the anthems crowd. Wow, I love when the crowd gets into it. Absolutely love when the crowd gets into it. There you go. Not necessary. Thank you, my friend. Here's a shot right on. Ottinger going to make that save. Star's going to chip it to the line. Bouchard keeps this one in. Going cross ice. Oilers looking to strike first. And the Star is going to clear this one out and down. Adrian, how's it going? Yes, they were. Yes, they were just the other night. And it's another icing called. Another icing call. Wow. That is just brutal. Just brutal. Couple icing calls to start the game. Tough to get a pace going. Rantanen gave this puck away. That is not like him. But Heiskanen kicks out the right leg, made a nice little stop, and they were able to get it down. Whiplash, how's it going? Off the draw right away. This is picked up by the Stars. Rantanen going to bring this one in. Kozin comes back and takes it away. Oilers going to turn and look to move this one and move it quickly. Up ice, down in the corner to Stetcher. Stetcher going cross ice. Here's a long pass back to Draisaitl. He spins out of the corner, and Kozin just walked right into the goalpost. Didn't knock the post off. Stetcher's going to play this one back. Oilers setting it up in their own zone. Nurse, long pass up to Stetcher. He brings this one in, plays it around. Hey, Ben, what's going on? Welcome in. Over on the far side, a little stick lift. It's going to leave it here for Jamie Benn. Ben going to play it up, taking a bump. The Stars through the neutral zone. Can't control it in Edmonton. Henrique going to play this one all the way back. The Oilers getting things set. Nurse taking a look up ice. Nurse ready to roll. Long pass all the way down, no icing. Ottinger comes out, gonna play it aside. Dallas clearing it to the line. It's held in. Oilers. Here's Klingberg going across ice for a one-timer and a nice shot. Henrique with it. He's gonna feed this one back over. Stars trying to get this one out. Henrique is doing a nice job forechecking Marchment, though. He's going to flip this one out to center. Picked up by Sagan, who is cherry picking. Sagan, he has to bring it all the way back as Klingberg was watching him. Now it comes to Marchment over to Duchesne. Duchesne coming in. Here comes the trailer. Sagan trying to get up. They can't get him the puck. Now they try to center it back to the point, and it's going to come through everybody and all the way back. Aloso, how's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. This can be flipped in by Heiskanen. Out to play it. The Oilers going to work it off the boards. They're going to turn just over the blue line. Now it's up to Bouchard. Bouchard to the middle. Back to Bouch. He misses that pass. Bouchard going to play it around behind the net. Dallas coming in. The forecheck of Edmonton in here strong. Dallas player goes flying. Edmonton gets away with one. Corey Perry with a little trip. No call. Back to the line. Here's a shot. That one gets blocked. Jason Robertson going to pick it up. He's going to get it out to the middle of the ice. Kulak now looking to work this one through. Bringing it right back down. Heiskanen trying to clear it. Here comes Janmark with a hit. Sam Steele gets this puck. Steely, he's going to carry this one up, hitting that red line, dumping it down. Around on the far side, Nurse going to take it away. Over to the near side. Little flip high pass all the way down the ice. Back and forth. That's a hand pass, so we're going to get another whistle. 3 minutes gone. 3 minutes gone. Onyx, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We're just about at 100 likes, so thank you. Make sure you tap that thumbs up. And if you're watching over here, make sure you're tapping that screen for us. Thank you very, very much. And there it is. Hitting that subscribe. That's how you do it. Thank you. Panic mode. No panic mode till the third period. But boy, Corey Perry was lucky. He got away with a big takedown. A big takedown. Thank you so much, Apple user. I appreciate it. Here's a shot. That one's blocked. Nurse got to back up. Here's Granlund. Granlund's having a nice playoff run himself. Going to dump this one in. Picking it up behind. Can't get it to Heinz. Going to come in the middle of the ice. McDavid swipes at it and misses it. Here's a long shot from way out. A nice save by Skinner. Comes to Hyman. Hyman can't get there. Harley pulls the puck away. Harley a long shot. That's going to be gloved. And Skinner going to hang on to it. Wow. You know, it's funny. You know, I didn't really pay much attention to Harley until the Four Nations when he got called up as a replacement defender. And I saw how good he actually is. And he really is a leader on this Dallas Stars team. A very important piece of this unit. Vi, how's it going? Taking the under. Thank you, The Seeker. Welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. Off the draw, Draisaitl wins this one back. This is going to be flipped up. Harley again going to knock this one down. Coming out in front, they can't take this one away. Back through the neutral zone, Dallas puts it, and the Oilers sending it right back up. Tipped down, and it's in the glove of Ottinger. Ottinger going to catch that long deflection and hang on to it. So another whistle coming up here in the Dallas Stars zone. Oilers pushing the pace right now. Pushing the pace real early. And that's what they have to do. Although they only have a couple of shots. Dallas with 4 shots on net. Stars right now just throwing everything towards that net. You can see here 2 shots from right in close, a couple far out. The Oilers, the only one listed on the marker, is the one there right in front. And of course, this one that was sent all the way down. Actually, it was this one up here. It was the Oilers dumping it right in on net. There's their 2 shots. They're coming in to take this face off. General, how's it going? Welcome in. Off the draw, picked up. I'm a Star Wars fan, but want the Oilers to win. Well, may the force be with these Oilers. Here's Draisaitl in the corner. Centered across. Here's a shot. That one goes just wide. And it's going to come all the way out, and they got to race back to pick this puck up as Klingberg makes his way back. Skinner going to set it up for him. Klingberg putting this one across. Little pass up. Corey Perry going all the way over. Draisaitl. He gives it away to Marchment. Marchment going to turn and bring this one up. Abstract us. Hello there. Welcome in.
Miss Sagan, who might have had a lane to the net. It's
Okay, John.
Well, how about if you're playing with these two guys, with McDavid or
Good pace of
Draisaitl,
play.
always have
Oilers
to be
trying to
ready
get
for
in there,
quick little
trying to get it done.
between the stick and skate, and Wallman coming
This
in
was a
just
nice
little
shot
bit
by
to the
Wallman.
outside
Wallman
there. Heiskanen
just put it wild.
in the shooting
It is
position.
going to be a rumble tonight as the Hulkster making an appearance.
To the opposite side on either of those
15:45 to go. No score as of yet. Sagan coming in to take this draw against Henrique, and that's going to be blown down.
Sagan on the draw in the Dallas.
The linesmen are pointing around, so is somebody going to get waved out of this draw? They're going to do it again.
Face-offs on the night.
The Huckster. Now we just need the Nacho Man. Ooh, yeah. Dig it. Off the draw. Oilers win this back, and it's going to go between the two defenders. Bouchard has to race back and pick this one up. Bouchard going to spin it around. Up through the middle. Trying to chip this one in. Stars knocking it down. They didn't see it. They didn't know where it was. Brown going to put this one down in the corner. Keep it interesting. That's right, not necessary. Keep it interesting. Stars bringing it in. Oilers going to pick it up and get it out. Stars waiting. Marchment now going to dump this one in, but not deep. And Bouchard grabs a loose puck, plays it up the middle. This is going to be dumped in by the Oilers. Ottinger comes out to play it. Both goalies getting involved early, coming out to touch the puck. Kane gives this one away. Oilers recover. Now Brown gives it away. And here come the Stars. Up the middle of the ice. Sam Steele. He's looking. Sam Steele stops at the faceoff dot. A shot. Skinner gets knocked over by two Stars. Puck is going in the corner. Stars can't recover it. Brown going cross ice. Hops over the stick. They bring it up barely to the red line and play it in. Stars in their own zone taking a look. Good job by Connor Brown. He's coming in pressing hard. Bischel, he's got to play it back. Robertson flips this. Here's Rantanen. Rantanen tried to kind of bounce it off of the blade of his stick to flip it over the defender. He can't do that. In the corner, spinning around. Oh, there's a nasty hit. Arm goes up right away. The Stars are going to go to the box. They're probably going to call this boarding, I assume. But the Oiler player turned right into it, and it was knocked right in the numbers. Don't like to see those hits, but the Oiler player turned right into it. Granlund is going to go. He's not a dirty player by any means, but this was just one of those unfortunate incidents. Excuse me. So Stetcher had it in the corner. He turns. Granlund comes right on the numbers with the cross check. They'll see if they're going to give it a cross check or call it boarding, but either way, he's going to the box. Oilers 2 minutes on the power play. Boarding is the call. Yes, indeed. So he goes for boarding. Edmonton going to get a chance to strike and strike first. Count Stacula, how's it going? Welcome in. So some conversation with the official who's standing right in front of the Stars bench. Nicholas, hello there. Welcome in. So we got Nugent Hopkins, McDavid, Hyman, Bouchard, and Draisaitl. Off the draw, Draisaitl to Bouchard. He plays this up far side to McDavid. McD spinning around. David with it. McDavid trying to get it to Bouchard. Bouchard back up to McDavid. McDavid over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Bouchard with a shot. They scored! Oh, wow! An early power play goal here for the Edmonton Oilers. Just about 6 minutes in, and they make them pay for Granlund's hit. It's going to be Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with the deflection. Bouchard, the shot from the point. And let's see, was it an intentional tip? Yes, it was. He gets that stick on it as it just comes around. This was actually deflected by the Dallas Star player, and that was going wide of the net, and there he is right on the doorstep. Nugent-Hopkins identifies it and tips this one in, prevents it from going wide. 1-0 Edmonton. There you go. All right, you brought it. You brought the good luck. You brought the positive vibes. And they put this one in. Wow, Edmonton. There they go. Get that confetti. Off the draw, he's going to bring this one back. Let's see how the Stars respond after the Oilers open up the scoring. Dallas in their own zone, turning it over. And then a little bit of a hit here. It was a delayed offside, and Marchment came up on the Kasperi Kapanen, laid a hit on him right at the whistle, and very quickly the refs jumped in here to break it up and say, hey, just take it easy. I like that they did that. I like that they came in not letting things get carried away here early. They're going to go to commercial break. as the Oilers take a 1-0 lead. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thanks for tuning in. As you're coming in, keep tapping that thumbs up for us. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe for us as well. Now, I didn't pick a number tonight. I didn't set a goal. Or you can hit the thumbs down. That's okay too, I guess. That's your opinion. We prefer the thumbs up, but hey, it's an interaction nonetheless. We didn't set a goal for tonight, so let us know in the chat. What do you think our subscriber goal should be? What do you think? We'll let you decide. You, the viewer, you can pick what goal should we hit tonight. And then, of course, let me take a look at our community standings. Alexander hanging on to that third spot. Das, you're right there. Rob is right there as well. Stefan is hanging on to that second spot. Onyx says 450. 450. Mega says 5. Nicholas says 30,000. Nicholas, if you can find 3,000, 4,000 people, 5,000 people to come in and watch, sure, we'll go for it. Oh, but hey, that's okay. 500, I think that's a reach. That's a reach. I kind of like Onyx. I think 50 is reasonable. 500 would be an exceptional night. Don't you dare hit a million. Mark coming in with a million. Mark is going to go find 4 million people to come tune in so we can try to get to a million. That's outstanding. 27,408. Dan doesn't shoot for lofty expectations. He just says, I want something within reach. That's funny. All right, 27,450 it is. Let's see if we can get there. 27,450. Marky Deuce, 500. That'll be our next one. If we can get to 27,450 tonight, we'll start reaching for 500. Thank you all for your feedback. We love it. All right, coming back from commercial break, we know what the goal is. It's only 42 subscribers away. That seems realistic. We can do that. Bouchard bringing this one in. Centered across, shot right on. Zach Hyman launching that one. And that's going to be stopped by Ottinger. 1-0 Oilers. Bouchard and Draisaitl picking up the assists on Ryan Nugent-Hopkins' 5th goal.
Let's go.
Crush that number. Let's do it. We need your help to do it. Tell your friends to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Let's go.
Come on in. Hit that subscribe button. Jason, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you, Douglas. Appreciate it. Jean-Paul, welcome in. Thank you for hitting those buttons. This is going to be dumped in around the corner. And right away, we got a whistle. This is going to be a hand pass, I assume. Didn't see a signal from the official. There is our Discord server as well. If you're a Discord user, come on in. Join the conversation. After games, before games, during the days. Lots of news posted there as well. Lots of fun time had by many. Maybe not all. There we go. Just like that. Boom. 410. 40 away. That's you're going to put this one across right off the draw. James is warming up. James is getting ready. I'll start pub crawling. There you go, Kathleen. Here they come over the line. Stars trying to get through to Heinz. He rolls it in. Going to be kicked aside. John, how's it going? John, I am going for the Oilers because I want to see a Canadian team make it through. But I have a lot of respect for this Dallas Star team. They have been unbelievable. And here come the Stars. Up over the line. A big hit there by Nurse. Heinz back up. He's fighting in the corner. Getting it to Rantanen. Rantanen trying to play it around. Stetcher going to swipe it away. He's on his knees. Trying to get here in the corner. Granlund, he's pinched up here by Nurse. Nurse going to knock him down. Dara, how's it going? Welcome in. Here's another shot right on. Coming in front. Brown going to play this over to the boards. Oh, Randy, you are very, very welcome. Surprise team in the playoffs. Thomas, I don't know if they are such a surprise. I've slept on the Dallas Stars for a long time. And I actually took them initially this year to go far. And then I talked myself out of it. I'm like, they can't be this good for another year. And boy, oh boy, they are outstanding. Down in the corner, walking this one out. Of course, I was a big Logan Stankoven fan, but man, Rantanen has fit in very nicely here. Great trade for the Stars. Working this across in the high slot. Robertson with a shot. It's knocked down. Another blast by Robertson, and Skinner is going to find this. He's going to hang on to it, and wow, it's a whole gang mob, a war in front of the net as Corey Perry, I think he's getting tossed. There's a couple people getting put to the box right now. Holy smokes, Wallman is giving it to the official. Corey Perry just absolutely grabbed the Dallas Star player from behind and ripped him off his skates. So the Stars are going to go to the power play here, I believe. I didn't see who it was. Cody Ceci came in, took the shot. It was stopped right by Henrique in the slot. Before he could clear it, it was turned around. It was this Blackwell. Colin Blackwell. Frederick grabs, I thought it was Perry. He was right there, but it was Frederick who grabbed him from behind and just pulled him right off his feet. And Corey Perry's going to be the one going in the box. So they got the wrong guy here. They got the wrong guy, unless they're calling him for the cross-check before. So they're giving it to Corey Perry for roughing, but it was actually Trent Frederick that pulled Colin Blackwell down. So they got the wrong guy, but I don't think it matters. Dallas on the power play nonetheless. Going to play it to the line. Edmonton going to steal. They're going to get this one out and down the ice. Holy smokes. So Perry in the box for roughing. Heiskanen going to leave this here on the dot. Stars going to drop it off again. They're going to turn and bring this one up. Long pass tipped over the line. Skinner out. He's going to bring it behind the net. That's going to be taken away by Johnson. Back to the line. Setting this one up. Over to Duchesne. Duchesne cross ice. Heiskanen back down. Duchesne, he's pinching up. He's going back door. Pass doesn't come. Back to Heiskanen. Plays it up on the far side. Now it comes to Duchesne. He shoots. That one goes over. Didn't miss by much. Still battling here in the corner. Puck going to be pulled out. Stars keeping this one in. Over on the side, Duchesne going to go deep. He rotates this one back to the line, but Edmonton intercepts, and they're going to clear this all the way down the ice. Stars setting it up behind their own end. 1 minute to go here on the power play for the Dallas Stars. Up over the line. Nice little move. Little deke through. Granlund going to feed this back to the line. Back up to Granlund. Robertson curling towards the middle. Pass comes. He deflects it, but not on. Edmonton going to steal again, and it's McDavid. One man back. Now it's a 2-on-1. McDavid coming in. Shooting. That's going to be stopped by Ottinger. Hyman was coming up on the far side. Dallas coming back. Sagan dropping it off. Into the middle for Robertson with a shot, and Skinner with a save. Puck is loose. Hyman picks it up. He gives it away. Dallas back up top. Now they come down low. They're getting back in their formation. Up top, across for a one-timer off the skate of Wallman. And that's going to go up and at a play. What a pace. What moves. And a nice deflection. And the Oilers are going to get to change it up here. Wow. Both teams coming real close. McDavid with a nifty little move. He actually went over the blocker's side, and I think that might have actually hit the post. Chris, what's going on? Nobody wants to play with Perry in the box. Great play by both teams. Thank you, Douglas. Thank you, everybody. This coming around. Back to the line. Chipped up. Edmonton going to steal again. 8 seconds left to go. 2-on-2. Nugent Hopkins brings us over the line. Leaves it here. It's going to be flipped across. A weak backhander. Nugent Hopkins still in there. And the power play comes to an end. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Even strength. Stars over the line. Taken away by Corey Perry. 3-on-2. Perry feeds it through a deflection. Oh, so close. Draisaitl coming real close. Pekosen playing this one back to the line. Oilers going to hold this one in barely. Stars going to take it away. They get this one out. Nurse tries to chip it up, but it's taken away from him. This one is going to be flipped back down. Wyatt Johnston going in here after it. Here's a big bump in the corner. Oilers hanging on. Now they work it up through the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Draisaitl. Perry catching up in the play. He's going to flip it down in the corner. Cody Ceci going in here after it. The Oilers banging and crashing, but here come the Stars. Over the line, and it's offside just as Granlund picks up that draw pass. So close. Holy smokes. That was absolutely wild. Draisaitl coming close. The Oilers continue to come close, but they only got 5 shots on net. They only have 5 shots on net, and they've all been real high-quality shots. 8 shots on net for the Dallas Stars. They are off to commercial break. Wow. I mean, this is intense. This is fast moving. This is exactly what the doctor ordered for this series. Again, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Make sure you're tapping that subscribe button, tapping that like button, and let's go. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's time for rock, paper, scissors. So I'm going to call it. It's the honor system. You put in the chat what you are taking. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I'm going paper. What are you putting in? What are you putting in? Who's beating me? Who's beating me? Hopefully somebody's going to keep score. Oh, we got a couple rocks. Oh, Griffin with the scissors. Justin, we tied. I got Sarah, got Amelia, got Kathy. Onyx, we tied. Oh, Ivan with the scissors. Ben, we tied. Take a drink there, making you talk a mile a minute. I will. I got the drink here. Whoop, nope. That one's almost empty. Ulysses with the special paper. That's funny. Coach with the rock. Oh, Beetlejuice with those scissors. Lost Anchor with the rock. Kathleen with the paper. Joey going rock. Robert, you got me. Billy goes rock. E-Man's dad, what's going on? Welcome in. Era's going rock. Dan's going with the pickle man. See, Beverly, you can win at gambling as long as it's against you. There you go. That's right. It's all about the third period, Aloso. It's all about the third period. Can they hold it off? Theo, what's going on? Welcome in, bud. Hope you're doing well. James is going rock. I just like you do, and I'm honest. You had scissors. Ah, I believe it. I believe it. I believe. Let's go. I always say there's no bread in the house if there isn't money to get school. LP, welcome in. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go. Face off just outside the zone of the Edmonton Oilers. It's a scramble draw back to the red line. Still battling. Oilers come away with it. Stetcher goes over to Nurse. Stetcher getting it back. He's going to play this one up ice. Going to be deflected in. Oilers getting in here real quick. Nice job by Bishop putting his man into the boards. Centered by Frederick. Tried to get it to Kane. Stars play it to the line. Stetcher throws it across. Another shot. Big battle going on in front with Kane. And Ottinger is going to hang on to it. Lots of trash being spewed right now. I wish we had somebody mic'd up on the ice we could hear. There's a lot of mouths moving. You know, there's a lot of conversations going on. A lot of conversations going on. Absolutely wicked and wild. I bought my sister a lottery ticket for her birthday. If she wins, do I get half? I think it's only fair, Onyx. But you're supposed to make that arrangement before you give them. Here they come. The Dallas Stars going to flip this one out down the ice. Going to be knocked down. Hockey trash talk gets me going. They right, Beetlejuice? That so true. So true. Some of the hockey talk is so creative. Abstract us. Thank you very much for the translation. I appreciate that. McDavid going to put this one across. This is going to be dumped in. And it will be the reason to be here when Florida moves on. Go Carolina. This is going to be flipped up. JDA, what's going on, bud? Welcome in. Thank you, Clay, for hitting that share. Yeah, thank you all for being here. About pickle juice, cat, like drinking straight pickle juice. I don't think I could do that. I get half of what you. Kathleen, well played. This coming all the way down the ice. Klingberg gonna put it around. Into the zone. Dallas gonna flip it off. You guys are so awesome. I love this community so much. You jump in and out of the chat, you know why. I do? Here they come. Duchesne bringing this one in. Quick shot. That's going to be stopped there by Skinner. If you have to jump in and out, if you have something to do, just leave the chat open, go do it, and come back out. Instead of jumping in and out and in and out. Just leave the chat open, step away, do what you have to do, and then come on back in. Thank you, Nicholas, hitting that share button. I appreciate it. Dallas, what's going on? Welcome in. Watched. So I'm here to tell you there are lots of Oiler fans there, but here is the best. Dallas, I appreciate that. Hopefully they'll get the word. Someone will let them know where the better place to be is. This is going to be picked up on the side. Oilers. Kane trying to get it out. Rantanen keeping this one in. Getting it over to Heinz. Heinz flipping this one around the boards, trying to get it going. Here on the side, best way to help us grow is spread that word of mouth. In front in the crease, Heinz is down. He's jamming at it. Skinner keeping that pad down. Stetcher going to pick this one up. He's going to try and work it away. This is going to be flipped up and down the ice. Holy smokes. So that's going to be a call. 7 minutes to go here in this first period. And what a first period this has been. Granlund is just getting some nice shots. Heinz took that one in the side of the leg. You know that one's going to hurt. That one's going to hurt. Sometimes you got to go where everybody knows your name. Oh, number one, what's going on? Welcome in. Yes, big cheers to Norm in the sky. Norm was awesome. Cheers was such a good show. Can I share a secret here? Sarah, absolutely, if you want the world to know. It's only a couple hundred of us. Why not? Thank you for hitting that subscribe, by the way. I appreciate it. Waiting to drop this one. Dallas going to get waved out of the circle. Sam Steele going to come in to take it as Blackwell got waved out. Yeah, Norm. Oh, Norm was so good. Off the draw. Here's a long shot off the shoulder of Skinner down in the corner. Number one, I'm doing very well, thank you. Yeah, Mark, I think that's a record. I think Ulysses has set a record for most HP. My secret is about a large-ish bag of candy and ate it within 24 hours. Sarah, that's amazing. Boston, great town. Just there for the Sox game. I've never been to Boston, Ivan. I would love to check it out one day. I've got some friends in and around the area. Would love to make a trek down there one day. In the summertime, in the springtime, for sure. All right, 6:47 to go. Shots are now 10-7. Edmonton is up 1-0. Ferg, it's the All-Star Game jersey from when it was in Toronto. So we got the McDavid. Can't see it there. We got the Oiler patch. It's the McDavid jersey from the Toronto All-Star Game. Mario, how's it going? Welcome in. This down in the corner. Kulak going down. He's back up. Johnston leaning on it. He's trying to work this one through. Dannon off there. Bouchard stepping into Jamie Benn. Benn going to kick it to the line. Here's a blast. That one doesn't miss by much. Back around the other side. It's going to come out. CL, how's it going? Welcome. Why didn't you ask the room if they wanted any, right? You're going out to Halifax this summer. Oh, nice, Dallas. I got some family out that way. It's a gorgeous area. This in the corner, trying to bring this through. McDavid, some cross checks on the back of Daninoff just to let him know he's there. He's going to center it. Bouchard looking around. He's turned the wrong way. Excuse me, Frederick. He's going to pass this one across. Everybody's going to change it up now. A drink at the bar, the bowl, and the finish before was cheers. Oh, New York Neil, that is cool. Here's a long pass going to be deflected in. I wonder, I don't know if anyone's been there recently. Here comes McDavid circling in. Going to flip this one to the line, just held in. Long shot can be grabbed by Ottinger. I'm curious what kind of momentums, what memorabilia they have from the show, if any. They're going to commercial break yet again. Jay Robert, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to Zip Party. Can I write an audio script to share the link with every possible place on the net? Can this channel get... I don't think so, Nicholas. I don't think so. It's just sharing the link. There's nothing wrong with that I know of. It's not It's not manipulating anything. Sharing the link is fair game, as far as I know. I don't even know what that is. But I appreciate it. If you are you good at that stuff? Like, are you because I have some questions. If you do web stuff and know that stuff really, really well, shoot me an email. I'd love to chat with you about it, because I've been trying to figure out more ways of getting us out there. Edmonton needs to be a better defensive team if they make it past. They do. He-Man said, I think Florida right now, if they continue to play how they are, they're going to eat anybody alive. They just look so good. Upstairs is a replica of the show's bar. Oh, thank you, Ivan. That is so cool. That is very cool. All of downtown Dallas glowing green, I bet. Paul, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Holy smokes. We're having a good time. Imagine gaslighting. Imagine Vi. Upstairs from Bull and Finch is a replica of the bar. Cardboard. They have cardboard cutouts. That's kind of what I was hoping I was going to hear. Sam should do a background of Cheers to Pair. Mega. I wish. I love that show. It was so good. Kirstie Alley as well. Another one gone from that show. Love Kirstie Alley. I've certainly, you know, I do have some Kirstie Alley stories. Maybe I'll share that a little bit later. I guess, Nicholas, if you're not doing anything with the back end stuff, you're just sharing a link out. So I don't see that there's an issue with that. You're not allowed to manipulate the algorithm in any way, but sharing a link, bulk sharing a link, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as far as that I know of. Doesn't know anything. Stop being so humble. This coming around, trying to get this. Cycle around Edmonton, trying to get this one out. Thank you, Vi. I appreciate you. Here's a quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Down in the corner, bringing it around. We don't know. Sarath, I haven't heard an update on Sam Reinhart yet. I have not seen anything about Reinhart. Michael, what's going on? Thank you very much. Here comes Heiskanen. Heiskanen going to bring this around. Trying to move this one out. I hope I'm a good dad like you. Thanks, Va. I'm sure you will be, buddy. I'm sure you will be. You seem like a good dude. You want to go where everybody knows your name. Right here. Here comes Bouchard. Bouch going to bring this one up over the line. Come here and give us all your energy. Vi, absolutely. Pekozin, he fans on it. It's right there behind him. Oh, my goodness. And that one almost goes through. As Ottinger squeaked one. He let that one go right through, and the Oilers couldn't capitalize. Sorry for the sudden jump and pitch in my voice, but that one almost crossed the line. This down in the corner. Trying to squeeze this one out. 4:13 to go. 4:13 to go. Here comes Harley. He's going to pick up the puck, going to move it. Stars into the zone. Steele going to work this one around. Over on the far side, Klingberg gets rocked there by Jason Robertson. Dara, how's it going? Big battle going on here. Did welcome in. Over the line, driving. Going to be picked up. Sid, I think you might not be live. Hit that live button or hit that refresh. We're up to 153. Bring this one over the line, trying to get this one. Can I ask? Stefan, you can ask what you'd like. Sure. Here they come over the line. Nurse back with it, over to Stetcher. Stetcher bringing this one out. Oh, hypothetically, if Reinhart is out the whole playoffs. I hope he's not. It looked pretty bad, the way he got hit on the side of the knee. Dallas in the neutral zone, picking this one up. Gonna move this one forward. Trying to get this one going. Here's a shot. That's going to go just wide. In the corner, working. How to visualize New Horizon waves, and this video popped up. Thanks, 6-hole. I appreciate it, buddy. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody, if you are just joining us. Thanks for tuning in. 2:50 to go. Here comes Stetcher. Stetcher working it across. Long pass. Up over the line. This is going to be flipped in. You're searching New Horizons. We are the New Horizon. I don't know what that means. Here comes the Stars up over the line, going towards the net, feeding it in the middle. That one's going to be blocked. Good job here by the Oilers. 2.5 minutes to go. Oilers hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Fort, how's it going? Yeah, 1-0. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. Big battle in the side. Jamie Benn going to tip it around Corey Perry. Big Ben coming out in front. Here's a shot. That's off the shoulder and around, all the way back and down the ice. 2:12 to go. 2:12 to go. If one of the mods could drop the email in the chat for Nicholas, that would be appreciated. Rantanen in over the line. Rantanen, little saucer pass back to the line. Here's a shot. That one goes just wide. Edmonton trying to chip this one ahead. Shots are now 10-9. Oilers, Nugent Hopkins going to flip in the corner. He's going to knock this one down. Gonna look it up. Oilers in 6 in this series in the Cup Final. Love it. This gonna be fired right back in. 1:42 to go. Reinhart's out again. Never saw it on nothing. Yeah, Lozo, he took a hip check right on the knee, and his knee just wobbled. It was gnarly. Rantanen, nice little moves in the corner. Finally, it's taken away by the best player in the world today, Connor McDavid. 3-on-2, up over the line. Gives it to Nugent Hopkins. He turns it over, and it comes out. Oilers backing it up to Nurse. Nurse taking a look in his own zone, going to start to work this one forward, hitting that red line, dumping this one in. In around the boards, the Stars. Going to flip this one out. We got 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go here in the first period. Darnell now Nurse reversing it around. If you're just coming in, welcome in. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe for us. Draisaitl bringing this one in over the line. Going across ice. That one's intercepted. Draisaitl steals it back. Here's a shot. Rebound. It was right there for Kapanen, and he couldn't get it. That's why the Leafs traded him. This one down. Nurse. He's going to set this one up. Podkozin going to turn. Long pass. Draisaitl in over the line. He's coming around. Kapanen's got nothing left in the tank. He's floating. Oh, there's a hog tie and a takedown. Harley's going to go to the box as it puts the arm around the back of Draisaitl and brings him down with a side Russian leg sweep type move. Oh, the Oilers going right back to the power play. Good movements, good pace. It picked up real quickly here at the end. And with 30 seconds left. Red, what's going on, bud? Chris, how's it going? Welcome in. With 30 seconds left to go in the first period, the Oilers are going to go back to the power play. Harley gets stuck on here, having trouble with the strength of Draisaitl, hauls him down. Austin, what's going on? Welcome in. Dallas, it is so fast. So holding the call, 2 minutes on the board for the Oilers. It will be split between this period and period number 2. So let's see what they can do in 30 seconds. Can they get her gonna? Oil need to play all 60 today. Andrew, that is very true. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate it. Off the draw, Bouchard. He's going to flip this one up. McDavid putting it across. Dallas can intercept, banging this one out off the boards and all the way down the ice. Bringing it back up the other way. Here comes Edmonton. McDavid curling through. Loses the puck in the middle. Stars going to pick it up. Comes to steal. Hyman gets tied up. This gets dumped down the ice, and that's going to do it. Period number 1 is going to be over. Just waiting for that buzzer to go. Let's go to the intermission. Let's talk about it as the Oilers take a 1-0 lead. We've read this story before. We've seen this story before. Oh, these numbers didn't update. Look at that. That's not the right score. Why didn't this update? Bear with me a moment while I try and refresh these numbers. There we go. That's better. That was very bizarre. All righty. 1-0 Oilers after 1. 11-10 the shots. Stars have that one extra shot. Face-offs and even 50-50 right now. We'll see if that number changes. Oilers 17 hits to the Stars 9. Good job by the Oilers. They are a more physical presence, and they're getting the job done. Oilers went 1 for 2 on the power play, so really, really nice job there in what they are doing. And what is happening over here on the side of the screen? There we go. That's better. 0 for 1 go the Stars. Giveaways 11-7. A ton of giveaways in this period. A lot of giveaways. Both teams need to settle that one down. You like that score, Griff? I'm sure. Uncle Big Bad, how's it going? Glad you're here for us. The basketball guys are hawking the TV at work. Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm glad you're here with us. Kelly, how's it going? Welcome in. Hershey Bears fan here. Go Oilers. You are very welcome to being here in the States. A big thank you for all our vets out there, Canadian and American. Ivan, very well said. Absolutely. Still thinking Milk Bones. Was the future predicted? Chris, maybe. I hope not. I hope not. I want this to be a closer game. So Austin, so we talked a little bit about Shanny off the top. It's the right move. It's the right move. Unfortunately, in this game of hockey that we love so much, we have to remember hockey is a business. And we've talked on this show a lot about sometimes the business hurts the sport. Companies are here to make money. It should be, how do they make money? By doing better in the standings, by getting further in the playoffs, by winning championships. That should be what draws money. In Toronto's case, it actually doesn't matter. People are showing up regardless. People are paying the obscene amounts for the merch, for the tickets, for the food, for the parking. And it doesn't matter if everybody right now said, you know what? We're canceling our season tickets. Everybody that's going to games today is going to stop going. It would never matter because there's another 18,000 people that have never had a chance to go that would jump all over that opportunity. I hate what's going on. Welcome in. So it's a business. It's all about money. Now, Keith Pelly coming in last year, he said, we're giving them one more chance. We're giving Shanny one more chance. And I'll be honest, if Toronto went to the Stanley Cup Final, I don't even think that makes a difference. I think this was his 1 year to prove it that he's working. I think anything short of a championship, and he was done. Now, Keith Pelly said all the right things. Congratulations. You've really built this up. You've turned things around. You've taken it as far as you can. Wherever you're going to go, you're going to do good things. He says the right things. Keith Pelly is one of those guys where when he's leading a group, when he's leading a team, he will make you feel like you want to run through a wall for this guy. He is absolutely incredible. And he's got a drive to succeed, and he wants to win championships. So I believe everything that came out of his mouth today in the press conference. I believe it, and I believe it wholeheartedly. Now, we always hear this from leadership, right? We got to do better. We weren't good enough. But it's different. And I think this year we kind of saw it was a different feeling around this team. What Brad Treliving started to do, bringing in the grit and the toughness, what Coach was doing, the way he was changing the mentality of this team, you could see the shift happening. So he did say he wasn't going to replace Shanahan. He was going to work closer with Treliving. All of the stuff is the right things to be doing. Scott, what's going on? Why talk about the Leaf game? Talk about this game. Scott, because I was asked a question. I was asked a question about my thoughts on it, so that's why I'm responding to. So here we talk to each other. We talk about what's going on in the world of hockey. People like to ask questions, so I like to share my opinions. So that's why we're talking about the Leafs, Scott. So I think they are going to do the right things. Obviously, there's going to be a lot that will be determined in the next couple of weeks and months to follow as we go to the end of the Stanley Cup, into the draft, as players start becoming free agents. When July 1st hits, we're going to start seeing how they start moving things around. Obviously, the Mitch Marner story is a big one. Morgan Rielly is a big one. He's got a no-move clause, so how does that come in? It's going to be very interesting. So those are kind of my thoughts. Of course, the full press conference, you can catch it on YouTube, on the Toronto Maple Leafs YouTube channel, but I think it's the right move. Somebody has to take the response for it. Somebody has to take the fall for what happened, and that's going to be the case. We saw in Edmonton, Edmonton over the years, right? They've struggled. They've had number one pick after number one pick, great draft picks, trying to build a team. They've had to make changes. They've had to fumble their way through. And in hockey, it's not very easy to just say, hey, you know what? We sucked. We're going to blow everything up, and next year we're going to be a contender. Sure, there are some years when you have a bunch of free agents that are about to leave your team, and then you can make some big changes. But for the Oilers, for the Leafs, for the Panthers, a lot of these teams, not the case. The New York Rangers, another example of that. The Rangers fell from grace, President's Cup winners, one of the best teams in the league, to one of the biggest surprises this year. How are they going to sort that out in the offseason? There's a lot of things that are going to take place over the next couple of weeks, and we're going to see a lot of shifts going on with a lot of these teams. Canes Panthers Fish fan, what's going on? Man, it's great to be a diehard Panthers fan. I'm sorry, but I didn't see the Panthers relinquishing the Stanley Cup. You know what? I agree with you. Panthers, they just look like an undeniable force. And I think Panthers got a really bad rap right now. Panthers have a really bad rap right now. They were struggling at the end of the season, so everybody took that for weakness. Everybody thought, no, look at them. Toronto is past them. Tampa's passing them. They're barely hanging on. They might end up in a wild card spot. But boy, oh boy, they made quick work. You know, the series against Tampa Bay was interesting. The Toronto series was absolutely wild. What they're doing here against Carolina is crazy. Panthers are just playing on another level. Why Canada can't win a cup in recent years is the country west. So, no, this person, I think it has nothing to do with wokeness whatsoever. Thanks for trying to put politics here in a hockey channel. It has nothing to do with that whatsoever. It's purely a numbers game. I don't know what you do if you're in school, if you're working, what profession you're in, but if those that are in sales will know this. Sales is a numbers game, right? You need more leads. You got to fill that top of the pipeline. The more leads you get, the more warm leads will come out of it, the more hot prospects you get, and it's a small percentage that actually close. Well, it's the same thing here in the game of hockey. You only have a handful of Canadian teams. You have far more American teams than Canadian teams, far more. And that is the funnel. That is the funnel that you need to work for or work through. And when you have something like that, it's impossible. So we got 32 teams, right? 25 teams in the United States, only 7 in Canada. So just by sheer numbers, the odds of a Canadian team getting to the finals, not even winning, getting to the finals is so low, so low. So there's only 7 Canadian teams. This year we had most of them get there, right? Most of the teams got in there except for 2. So we had 5 teams get in. So the rest of the teams were all American. So you're short staked to begin with. Of course, we had a couple Canadian teams facing each other in the first round that now we're down to 4, right? So it slowly works its way down. It's purely a numbers game, purely a funnel game. Canada has a much smaller probability because they only have 7 teams compared to the 25 in the United States. Big John, what's going on? Welcome in. Philly and Chicago are wanting Marnie. Yeah, there's a lot. Pittsburgh as well, I'm hearing. There's a lot of talk. A lot of talk. Jack, I agree he would be. If I'm San Jose, he would be one of the guys I would target. San Jose has a lot of good young talent. They need a nice playmaker. I think it would be great to bring in. I think he would be a great fit there. Edmonton and Florida, I think that's where it's going to be repeated for sure. I think both those teams are going to get there, but it's going to be a hard battle. Dallas is not going to give this up easily. They are not going to give this up easily. Warghost, how's it going? Good luck with the Florida Panthers. They're wild. They are absolutely wild. Let's see. You're talking about mentally. I don't think they're mentally soft. It's one of these things. Hockey is tough. You need good luck, you need good health, and you need a good, strong mental game. And sometimes when things happen, that mental game goes. You have it beaten out of you. Doesn't mean they're weak. Hockey is hard, especially at this point in the game. Everybody is banged up. Everybody is hurting. The only thing wokeness has to do with hockey is I cannot stay woke into the second overtime. Prep, that is amazing. Welcome in, by the way, Prep. Great to see you. That is really funny. Refs on the floor check. Sam, most players are Canadian born. Dan, that's 100% correct. Most of these players are Canadian. Obviously, the other nations, it's not like it was in the 80s and 90s. There's a way more, it's a lot more balanced now, right? Obviously, the U.S. was the second biggest hockey nation, but the Swedes, the Finns, the Russians, there's so many other nations now that make up this NHL game. And it is absolutely incredible what they are doing. Jack, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. I work and I agree, but I just see tough teams winning. Tough teams do win. Tough teams do win. Absolutely. But, I would argue the Winnipeg Jets were one of the best teams in the hockey league all season long. They got knocked out of these playoffs by this Dallas Stars team. Does that mean they're weak? No. Listen, we're in the 3rd round here. We're in the 3rd round. Right now, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get going. And like I said, there's only a handful of Canadian teams that make the playoffs every year. So they're outnumbered to begin with. They're a different animal in the playoffs. They go into cat fighting mode. Yeah, the Panthers just do something unbelievably amazing. David, what's going on? Why aren't you talking about the Eskimos? Oh, David, don't get me started. That drives me so bonkers. Same with Ottawa and the Red Blacks. I hate those name changes so much. You have no idea. It drives me nuts. Let's see. Canes Panthers game, LP. That's amazing. This is a great conversation. I agree with whoever said Bettman. Bettman has nothing to do with it. listen, Bettman has nothing to do with it. It's the conspiracy theory everybody likes to talk about. Everybody likes to talk about the conspiracy theory of Bettman and what he is doing to this game that we love so much. Could you imagine for a minute? Could you imagine if it comes out one day, there's a recording, whether it's audio or video or something, that you overhear Gary Bettman talking with whomever about, all right, this is how the story is going to go. This is how we're fixing. It would completely destroy all sports, not just hockey. And it's the same way if it came out about baseball, about football, about basketball. If any major sport, one of the 4 leagues, had it come out to say that all these results are fixed and predetermined, or the officials are being instructed to manage the game in a certain way, it would absolutely destroy all of sports. It would destroy betting on sports. The lawsuits would be absolutely crazy. There is no way anybody is taking a chance like that. And of all the sports, I think hockey would be the hardest to fix. It's so fast. It's so hard to play. I don't think you can manipulate the game in that way. Even if you're managing the referees. Yes, you can call penalties, but if you're calling 10 penalties on one team and none on the other, it's suspect. If you're starting to call off goals that are clearly good goals, it's suspect. I think basketball would be a lot easier to do. Football would be somewhat easier to do. But I think it's just none of that stuff is going on. All right, let's keep this going. I love these conversations, though. I love these controversial topics. Steven, how's it going? Welcome in. Prep coming in according to Pearl Jam. You can't... Prep, thank you so much. Can't find a better man. That's amazing. Prep, that was quick. That was quick. I guess someone got on the ice and they're cleaning it up with the Zambo. Oh, I must have missed the first part of that. Radio Rules, what's going on? Watching from Kentucky. Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Most players are born. Oh, wait, I already saw that. All right, my chat jumped backwards a little bit. Why is Montreal no longer that good? Why my chat is jumping around like so out of control? Why is Montreal no longer good? Growing up, they were the Yankees. So they were, and they were good. They went through a rebuild, right? They went through a rebuild. They have a solid team right now. Montreal's season, if you look at their season this year, it was one of the most bizarre seasons I've ever seen. They were up there in the playoff spot, then they dropped all the way to the bottom of the Eastern Conference. For like 2 months, I thought Montreal was going to be the only Canadian team not to make the playoffs. And I kind of smiled about it. I'm not going to lie. And then they clawed their way back into that wild card. And I got to the point where Montreal was looking so good, I actually took them to beat Washington in that first round. I thought they were going to do it. Obviously, they didn't get it done, but there's a lot of talent there in Montreal. I think you're going to start to see that reemergence of that team do some really big things in the next couple of years. It took a while to rebuild it, but they are going to do some real good things. So that's my kind of thought on Montreal. Let's see. All right, Randy, take it easy. What teams would your expansion plan be into Canada? Alozo, a great question. I wonder another team or two. And this kind of, James, kind of goes with your question as well. I obviously would love to see another team back in Quebec. I think they deserve it. I think they can support it. I'd like to see a team out east, whether it's Halifax or somewhere out there. I think that would be really cool. They can find a big enough spot to put it in support a team. So that would be really good. All Might, how's it going? You're high if you think the Oilers get past this. Why? Because the Stars scored 3 power play goals to win game 1. Oilers have just as good a chance as the Stars do. So I would put one out east. I would also like a Saskatchewan team. I think a Saskatchewan team would be money. We see what they do with their football team. I think that would be incredible. So that's what I would do. Kind of Quebec, way out east, and then Saskatchewan. And if I could take another one, I'd say Northern Ontario, north of Toronto, kind of York region, Newmarket. I don't know if I would go as high as Barrie, but there's enough population up there that could support a team as well. So that great question. Really good question. All right, there's so many more here. NHL is about 48%, followed by USA around 26. Or Sweden. Yep. I said I didn't want to lose Tavares as a Leaf. Someone called me a jabroni today. I think Tavares is going to stay. I really do. Why have people been questioning what Sam talks about? It's his show. He can't think about anything. Yeah, He-Man's dad. It's just people trying to make trouble. Can Saskatchewan? Justin, I would love to see it. Let this be known. I'm a Canadian, hoping for. Holy smokes! This chat keeps jumping around. I apologize. I didn't see the end of your comment there, but we're getting ready to come back. Thank you for all the great questions. You guys keep talking about it in the chat. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. All right, let's go. Period number 2 is coming up. Keep the conversation going. I'll jump in where I can. But right now, we got to get set for period number 2. Thanks for your questions. Thanks for trying to be controversial with us. We appreciate it. Always so much fun. And thank you for hitting those subscribes. We are on the way. On the way. Let's go. 425 is in our sights. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Stars earned the right to be in the 3rd round. Big John, they absolutely did. Stars are a good team. They fought hard. They came back. They won. Jets had a chance. They just couldn't get it done, unfortunately. All right, so here we go. Period starting. Remember, Oilers are on the power play. This is going to be stolen. Dallas shorthanded. Going to bring this in the zone. Trying to bring this around. Hoodie Man, what's going on? Oh, lemon meringue era. That's my favorite. This coming all the way down. Oilers going to set it up in their own zone. 55 seconds to go on the power play. They finally have possession. Bouchard dropping this one back. Here comes McDavid up through the middle. McDavid over the line, giving it to Nugent Hopkins. Nugie back to Bouchard. Bouchard up to Nugent Hopkins. He's looking. Coming down to McDavid. McDavid around behind the net. Centering it in front. Little backhand over to Nugent Hopkins. He wasn't ready for it. Hyman should have just shot it. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard up to Nugent Hopkins. He feathers this over. Draisaitl shoots. Great save by Ottinger. Huge save by Ottinger. This cycling around. Draisaitl with it, putting this one in. Spinning around is McDavid walking out of the corner, jamming it in front. Ottinger is down. He's going to hang on to it. And McDavid, this is what drives me nuts. With like 2 strides, he's at full speed. He is so fast coming out of that corner. So fast. Nugent Hopkins just feathered this up. Draisaitl had a chance. McDavid over on the other corner. He goes step, and just flies in towards the net. He's very difficult to stop. But wow, the Oilers getting a couple of good pokes here. 8 seconds left to go on the power play. They're having a little huddle before the draw. Stefan says, let's get a wave going. Let's do it. I'll count it down. You just find the wave hands. 3, 2, 1. Hey, put those wave hands up. Put those wave hands up. Off the draw comes to the Stars. Dallas going to bring this one around. This going to be flipped all the way down. That's going to do it. Power play has come to an end. Here comes Wallman. Wallman going to carry this up back to 5-on-5 hockey. Shot right on Ottinger. He's going to hang on to it. And we're going to get another whistle in the Dallas zone. Faceoffs have been pretty even. You got to win those offensive zone draws when you can. WBH, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. We are partying hard here. Having a good time. Having a great time. Oilers going to take this draw. Could the camera be any further away? All right, now they're going to zoom in. Henrique going to take this draw. Oilers going to win it. Connor Brown. And it's going to be a whistle right away, and the Stars are going to get waved out. They're going to drop this one again. Dropping this puck again. That happens a lot. It's been happening a tremendous amount in these faceoffs. David, how's it going? Welcome in. Off the draw, Stars going to win this one right to Heiskanen. He's going to play it up to Rantanen. Rantanen turning back around the other way, shooting it all the way down the ice. Down here in the corner, Klingberg plays it over. Henrique trying to come in. He's going to chip it forward to Brown. Brown has it taken away. Harley goes down.
I think that was a skate that came up
Yeah, Draisaitl got, Brown, excuse me, got clipped in the face with a skate. Referee saying his lip is cut. He's going to go get some repairs. Nope, he's not going off. Referee was bringing him over to the bench. He's staying on. So this was in the corner. The Granlund skate came right up and clips Brown just in the chin. So I know when you slip and fall, things happen. But I hate to say it, Granlund stuck his feet up in the air. There's no need for sticking his feet up in the air like that. The skate caught up and caught Connor Brown. Luckily, he's not cut. Referee thought he was cut. Trainer's coming over to take a look. But he is very lucky. Oh, I guess he is. He's holding that on his... It's the inside of his lip. The inside of his lip is cut. Wow, that's frightening. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. This is going to be flipped up. Edmonton putting it over. Here comes Janmark. Janmark spinning away from Heiskanen. Back to the line. Here's a shot. That one sails just wide. Jason, how's it going? Welcome in. You know, when you fall down, you gotta make a conscious effort to keep your legs down. No need to stick your feet way up in the air. Isabel, bonjour. Welcome in. Super Nintendo. Good to see ya. This around in the corner. Stetcher going to kick it over to Nurse. Nurse going to turn around with it. He's going to set it up behind the net. Going to bounce this one over. Stetcher back to Nurse. Nurse looking up ice. Long pass knocked down by Draisaitl. Draisaitl in over the line. Stars going to take it away. They give it away. Janmark bringing this one towards the bench. The Oilers were changing. Dangerous play. Now they put it in the corner. Heiskanen taking it. Loose puck. Going to flip this one all the way down. Skinner coming out to play it. He's going to play it up. Sagan can't trap that one. And here comes McDavid again. McDavid on the move. Pulls in over the line. Pass across. Here's a shot by Bouchard. That one goes wide. And it's deflected up and out of play. Bouchard jumping up in the play a lot. Really, really solid defenseman. I know a lot of people not a big fan of Bouchard. But he is really playing well. Haven't seen too many defensive blunders from him here today. That's right. It's already Saturday for Kathleen. Kathleen is one of the only ones that gets Saturday hockey here on a Friday.
So the captains will face off in the Dallas zone.
Go off the draw. Ben is going to win this one back. He betters McDavid. Count. How's it going? This is going to be knocked down. Edmonton, little chip pass. Bouchard going to put this one down in the corner. Lindell bringing it over. Trying to get this one out. McDavid in there. He's getting whacked away at it. Puck is going to come free. It's a race for it. Jamie Benn trying to get in there, and he goes up on Bouchard. Bouchard sidesteps him. Ben crashes into the end boards. Bouchard still with it. Nifty little edge work there, and he plays this one up just over the red line. Dallas bringing it back. Cross ice pass into the zone. Driving through a little pull-up, stop up, trying to cycle it around. Daninoff working through. A little shot behind. Skinner thought it was behind him. Now he pops back up, gets in position. Going D to D. This one down low. Around behind the net again. Edmonton is giving them the perimeter. CC pinching up on this one. Granlund looking, he shoots. Skinner going to take this one in the chest. A deflection, changed direction on him, but he was seeing this one the whole way. Wow. Good pace, good pace. Both teams with some shots. Both teams holding on. And, you know, Skinner thought it kind of hit him and went behind him. He reached behind with his glove to kind of trap it there. And they kept playing on, and then Granlund, he takes this shot, and it was deflected. He just traps it in the chest as he's going down. A really, really nice play there. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like as you come in and hit that subscribe button for us. Draisaitl coming in to take this. Off the draw comes to Wallman. Wallman going to bring this behind the net. Wallman has actually been quite a nice addition to the Edmonton Oilers, and he's been playing well. Draisaitl bringing this one into the zone, spinning around. He brings it back to the line to Wallman. Wallman throwing it towards the net, looking for Pokozin for the deflection. That one misses. Next 45th sub will be blessed. Coop free lawn. That's funny, Thomas. That's funny. This around at the side. No, not necessary. I love these games. I don't think they're boring at all. Some good saves, some good open ice work with the puck. This is what hockey's all about. Wallman moves this one up. Oilers bringing it in, pass to Henrique, has it taken away. They hold the line just barely. Good job there by Kapanen. In the corner, Stars going to peel this one out. Sam Steele going to play this one back. Here comes the forecheck. Kane up there. Stars going to work this across. Blackwell going to get this one up. They're going to chip it into the zone. And the Oilers, Stetcher, going to grab it. He's going to back it around behind the net. Nurse. Back to Stetcher. He didn't see it. Edmonton going to start to work on the far side. Long cross ice pass to Nurse. In over the line. Flipping it over to Kane. Too far out of his reach. And the Dallas Stars picking it up and working it around the board. But the Oilers keeping this one in. Back to Henrique. Henrique in the corner. He's turning it around. Rog, welcome in. Here's another shot. That's getting picked up. Another shot. That one's getting blocked. And it's going to pop free. It's a race, but Nurse closer to it. Nurse is going to pick this one up. He's going to back it all up. Kane going to work forward, chipping this one in. Racing back to pick this one up is Bischel. Bischel going to work it across. There's a big hit. Here's the Edmonton stealing. It's right there. They try to chip it. Oh, they can't get it past. Janmark can't get it past Ottinger as he was down and out. That was so close. So close. What is happening here? The cheers for the goaltender are flying. I don't know what just happened here.
Certainly the most athletic, kicking that right toe out and getting that one as it was labeled for the far corner along the edge.
That was weird.
At center, Jamie Benn, who had 7 points in the series last year to lead the Stars, hands it off and a glove stop there.
So a nice stop here by Skinner. Sorry, I don't know why our message box kind of went flying all over the place and got so big. There we go. So coming in, Frederick, he came close. It was a toe save, just barely. They're going to go to commercial break as we fix all of these little glitches that pop up. But boy, oh boy, back and forth action. Shots so far in this period, 5-2 for the Oilers. Oilers with the 5 shots so far. But they are really, really working it. Can I move this out of the way? Let's move this down a little bit. If we take a look where these shots are coming. The Stars are really utilizing that point, right? What a difference in strategy. Where if we look at the far side, the Oilers are jamming everything to the front of the net. Oilers are putting everything, just a couple shots from the point. The Stars are utilizing more of that long shot, looking for the deflections in front. The Oilers, though, are just jamming that front of the net. So 2 very different strategies coming into this game, which is very neat to see. Excuse me. Jack, they came close a few times there. A few times. All right, let's go. One more round before they come back. Rock, paper, scissors time. Again, if you're new and just joining us, we do rock, paper, scissors. You put in the chat what you're taking, and it's the honor system, so don't change your pick. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I'm going rock this time. Who's beating me? Who's tying me? We got a lot of rocks. We're all knuckleheads. Mega's going rock. Dan rock. Krista not rock. Oh, Prep goes scissors. Whatever scissors. Sarah's with the scissors. Michael with the scissors. Yes, beat some folks. Kathleen rock. Lots of ties. Marcus with the rock. Oh, Dan came in with the scissor. Road Warrior with the scissors. Nice. No papers. Oh, there it is. Kathy, the only one with the paper. I didn't see any other paper. Way to go, Kathy. Way to go. Are you the lone winner? Oh, Thomas came in with paper. Cam came in with paper. Renvy with rock. All right, nice. There you go. Coach coming in with the paper. So a few papers. Only a few winners in this round. Congratulations, winners. All right, we'll play again soon. Welcome back, John. Welcome back. Flamethrowers. Here we go. Nugent Hopkins up over the line. Going to bring this one in. Down in the corner. Oilers trying to get this one going. Steven coming in with that paper as well. Good game, good game. That round had a very few winners, and it's going to be blown down. I think this was a hand pass. How does paper beat rock? LP, if you have rock, paper covers rock. So paper covers rock. And then rock smashes scissors. and then scissors, cut paper. That's how it all works out. I was thinking paper, but my hand said rock. All right, Draisaitl in to take this. Raven, I got you. You went with rock. Yeah, a lot of rocks. A lot of rocks. Only a couple papers, though. Off the straw. This is going to come around the side. Wallman going to pick this one up. He gives it away. Stars steal it behind the net, trying to bring it back out in front. They go one way. Now they come the other to Duchesne with a shot. That one gets blocked. Back to Harley at the point. He's going to play this one in. Stars trying to rotate it around. They fumble it. This is picked up by the Oilers. Oh, okay, Ivan. You're very welcome. I just assumed, so that's my bad. Let's go, Oilers. Oilers are moving. Oilers are working it. Water, rust, scissors, wets, rock, destroys paper. Chris is going God mode. Putting in the cheat codes. Sagan over the line, bringing them in. Sagan, try to drop it off. Edmonton going to clear. Zezo, how's it going? Welcome in. I have to hear somebody explain. Hey, it's okay. We can't assume. We can't assume. Coming out in front, Stars. Jam play in front of the net. This one is kept out. They keep it around side of the net. Rantanen in the corner. Works this one over. Rantanen back in front. It comes back. He puts it just wide. Granlund and Rantanen working real nice together. Rantanen still in there. Granton, he misses. Edmonton going to come away with it. Oilers flipping this one up, and they're going to chip it off the glass. Now they go to change. Holding down that fort. Now they're going to change it up. 11:40. Skinner bobbles it. He's out of the net. Now he gets tripped up. Right in front of the goal, right in front of the referee. He gets tripped. No goalie interference. Long shot. Rebound. Yenmark putting it in front. Back to the line. Kulak bobbles it. He tries to hit Yenmark. The return feed doesn't connect. Bouchard flipping this one down in the corner. Perry trying to get it around. Get that cycle going. They give it away. Pass me an orange. All right. I only got regular, but here you go. This working. Here come the Stars. Stars up over the line. Oh, look out. No offside. They say that's good. Henrique gets taken down. He's covering his face. He's on all fours, slow to get up. Robertson catches Henrique up high. Bouchard can't get it. Kulak in the corner. Jason Robertson with it. Going to play this one back to the line. Keeping this one in. Bouchard, loose puck. He's going to go get it. They're battling. Henrique again gets tripped up, and this puck comes out. Holy smokes. That's right, Antoine. 1-0. 1-0. Oilers hanging on. This one, Dallas is pressing. Around behind the net, going to chip this to the line. Henrique's still out there. He's had a real tough shift. Trying to get it free, comes to the middle. Kulak ties it up, gets it to Corey Perry. Corey Perry sending it back around. Kulak been on here a minute and a half. Perry a minute and a half. Bouchard a minute 18. Henrique a minute 8. Finally, they get possession. And the Oilers send this one all the way down the ice. Lucky it's no icing. Heiskanen setting it up behind the net. Going to work this over on the far side. Long pass. Stars chipping this one in. Wallman is racing there. Marchment goes up on him. Wallman puts him into the boards now. Wallman digging for it. Klingberg is there as well. Wallman still has it in his feet. He needs some help. He's going to go around. Can't get it to Klingberg. Tries the other way. I'm just going to backhand this one up and all the way down the ice. And there's bodies getting taken down everywhere. This game has gotten real chippy. McDavid just runs over somebody. Stars, Duchesne with a shot. That one gets blocked. Harley and Hyman going into the corner. Klingberg up on Duchesne. Wallman, he's coming around. Stars back to the line. Another shot. This one sails wide. And we got a whistle. High stick makes contact. We got a whistle. But holy smokes. Things got real crazy, real chippy for a couple minutes here. This was madness. Everybody was hitting everybody. It didn't matter if they had the puck or not. And throw the rock. Will that paper save you? Looks like they're going to a commercial break. What a pace. This game is nuts. Back and forth. Jason Robertson taking down Henrique. So many penalties could have been called, but the refs letting them go. Now, one of the things I wanted to ask, and I didn't in the intermission, obviously Nick Robertson, unrestricted free agent, or is he restricted or unrestricted? Whatever he is, He's not going to be back in a Leaf uniform, I'm pretty sure. Do you think he's going to make a play to try and end up in Dallas, play with his brother? Would the Stars be interested in a Nick Robertson to play alongside Jason Robertson? I think that would be real interesting. Let me double check here. So he's a restricted free agent. So the Maple Leafs would either have to trade his rights or let him go outright. But the Dallas Stars, they're going to have some spots. Jamie Benn is an unrestricted free agent. Granlund is unrestricted. Matt Duchene, Daninoff are all unrestricted. And of course, Colin Blackwell is unrestricted as well. So it would be interesting to see if they would be willing to take a shot at Nick Robertson and play the Robertson brothers together. I don't know. What do you thought? What do you think? Let's see. Keep it up, Oilers. Yeah, Beetlejuice said they've been pushing. I think is going to the Oilers. McDavid is nasty. He can get real nasty. Night and day from yesterday. Literally. That's amazing. Just going to stand in my front lawn and hope for the best. Oh, boy. I don't think the Stars would be interested. No, Megan doesn't think they'd be interested. Justin, I would love to see that happen. Miss Pickles. Kathy, amazing. I'm back. Thank you, Dallas. A successful email. All right. Thank you, Nicholas. I'll take a look after the stream tonight and get back to you. Appreciate it. Happy McCall. Welcome in. Well, nothing with Marner yet. Nothing with Marner yet that we know of. All right. They're coming back from commercial break. Let's bring this back up. The Dallas team is with Dallas. They are picking it up. Marc-Andre Fleury to Toronto. No, I think the days of Marc-Andre Fleury are all done, unfortunately. I'd love to see him bring him in as a goalie coach, though. I'd love to have him associated with the organization. He's great. I think it's 2 more meatball marinara subs away. Oh, boy. This one coming in. Ottinger going to bring this one down. 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go here in period number 2. Here come the Stars. They forgot the puck. Heinz going to get it. Trying to bring it over to Heiskanen. It's turned away. Nugent Hopkins going to flip this one down in the corner. He's coming in after it. Lindell going to work it through. Heiskanen puts it off the boards down to the Oilers side. Oilers going to try to bring this one around. It is, Count. It is. Here they come. Nugent Hopkins. A shot that hits Heiskanen's skate, goes in the corner. Comes right in front. Dallas going to pick up the loose puck. Over to Rantanen. Rantanen on the move. Cross the red line. He's going to pass this one back to Johnson. Johnson tried to return the feed. Rantanen goes in on Bouchard. Comes to the half boards. Playing this one back down was Jamie Benn. Now Ceci pinches up. Nugent Hopkins takes a couple of bumps. Comes to Bouchard. They're going to work this one through. Get greasy. They gotta. This down in the corner. 16-14 the total shots. 8:14 to go. Still 1-0 Edmonton. Dallas still trying to tie this one up. Edmonton steals again. Here they come up over the line. Into the zone. Flipping this one around. McDavid. Getting this one back. Here's a long shot. That one goes wide. Excuse me, Pokozin in the corner. He's battling. Loses his stick. Coming to the line. Wallman keeps it in. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard sending this one up. Trying to tip it in. Draisaitl comes to him in the corner. Draisaitl getting pitched along the boards. It's going to be taken away, and the Stars get it out down the ice. Bouchard to Wallman. They're going to back this one all the way up. They're going to set and look to turn this one around. Long pass. Here they come up over the line. Walking in. Kane centering it to Draisaitl. He couldn't control it. Sending it back around to the point. This coming around to Kane. Kane going to pick it up. Kane going right back around. They're going around and around circles behind the net. Back to the point. Over to Kulak. He throws it towards Kane with a deflection right there in front. Frederick going to jump on it, but Ottinger pounces, and he's going to hang on to it real quick. Good play. Good hustle. Real good hustle. Thank you for that subscribe, by the way. If you're just coming in and joining us, we're almost at 200 likes, so hit that like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe as well. We're on our way to 425 before we move on to 450. So thanks for helping us out. And we want you to come back and join us for lots more hockey. Of course, coming into the summer, we'll get lots of stuff going on as well. We'll talk about that in a little while. Ottinger, first career Game 1 win at home on Wednesday in the playoffs. 7-10. Off the draw. Oilers, Kane has this. Throwing it towards Ottinger. That's deflected away. Steele got a piece of that. This playing back down. McDavid has it now. McDavid to the line. Kulak throwing this one way high. It's going to go up and over. Here come the Stars. The Stars tipping this one. They're going to bring it out. Gabriel, how's it going? Welcome in. Shot going wide. Bouchard going to pick it up. Bouchard, he's going to play this up. Dallas doing a nice job coming in on the forecheck. They're playing real hard. McDavid again. Can't get around Heiskanen, so just dumps it in. Ottinger comes out to play it. McDavid trying to take it away. Him and Heiskanen battle. It's going to come to the sideboards. Jojo, what's going on? Welcome in. What's a good healthy lunch I could have every day that's quick? That's a good question. Cheese and crackers. It's not really lunch, though. Nice little salad. Greek salad. Nurse going to bring this one up, turning around. Holy smokes, Dan's in my neighborhood. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Which Dan? Thank you for hitting that subscribe. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Bishop bringing this one up. Brown trying to hold it in. Oilers doing a nice job at the line. They keep this one in. They're going to bring it across. Just a bat boy. How's it going? Jojo, I'm here. Bringing it around. Stars trying to move it. They're trying to get this one back. It comes out. They're coming 3-on-3 into the zone. 5:42 to go. 5:42 comes right up on Skinner, and he's going to hang on to it. Now remember, the Stars pressed in the last game. The Oilers had the lead, but it was the third period that made all the difference in the world. They're going to another commercial break. We've only had a couple of penalties in the first period, nothing here in the second. And there's been a lot they've let go. A lot of kind of elbows, a lot of cross checks, a lot of hooks. So if they turn around in the third period and start calling some of those weak calls, it's going to be frustrating because they're letting everything go right now. They're setting that tone. Could see Fleury as a coach. Yeah, absolutely. I could totally see Fleury as a coach. He would be an amazing coach. Bacon and cheese omelet. There you go. Cheese and crackers with fruit and gherkins. Forget the fruit. Something quick. What's good and quick? Yeah, a little grilled cheese sandwich is nice and quick. Although you probably, if you want trying to avoid bread, that's not going to help. But yeah, get the gherkins. Pickles on a stick all day, every day. West End Dan, sorry about your neighborhood. Oh, I missed Dan's comment. Oh, Kathy. Girl, Wickley, I'm closer to Wickley. Oh, there you go. Kathy and Dan close together. Isn't it always fun when you find out like people you're chatting with are very close to you? It's so cool. It's so cool when you see stuff like that happen in this amazing community. We're from all over. We're from all around the world. And you know, I've come to find out some folks in here that I've been talking with for a long time are probably about 15 minutes from me. You know, we found others that are a couple hours. People are all over. We're all around. You know, we were at the Marley game a couple of years ago. Earlier this year, Ulysses coming in with the 5 spot. Ulysses, thank you so much. Hitting that super chat for Pickles, Sam, and the rest of us nuts. Thank you, Ulysses. I will make sure I get some pickles. Had some pickles at lunch today. We were at the Marlies game earlier this year, and one of our viewers came up and said hello. It was so nice to meet somebody who's been watching for a long time and have some words. So it was awesome. All right, back from commercial break. Here's a shot and a nice save. And if you see me out, if I'm at a stadium or I'm at Wonderland or wherever and you see me, please do come up, say hello, introduce yourself. We'd love to say hi. Ticats Argos tomorrow. Preseason starts already? I thought it didn't start till June. Wow. It's called stalking. Crap. Here it comes, Draisaitl. Draisaitl bringing it up. That's the best part about this community. The stalking? Dallas bringing it back the other way. No, I'm just kidding. I live in New Orleans, so if you want advice of where to go. For sure. Here's a blast. Nice save here. Skinner turning, coming across. Stars coming real close. Holy smokes. Getting real close in there. This is going to come out. Oilers. Draisaitl bringing it up. Draisaitl with Pekosen. Crisscross shooting. That's going to go wide. And just wide. 3 times a week here. You never get that excited. This coming back the other side. Well, Lozo, I don't know. I've only been to Arizona once, and it wasn't in Phoenix. We stayed in Old Scottsdale. McDavid bringing this one back. Here's a long shot, getting knocked down. Rebound, they score! Kulak is going to put this one. Release the balloons. Holy smokes. Kulak following through with the shot. And he beats him. He puts this one in with 4:35 to go. Wow, Brett Kulak. A big save by Skinner at one end of the ice. The Oilers turn this into a rush. A little bit of a block shot. The rebound comes, and Ottinger couldn't recover. And the Oilers put this one in. Wow. Crazy. Rick, what's going on? Making up for penalties last game. Yep. Holy smokes. What a play. What a shot. Kulak getting the job done. 4:37 to go. 4:37 to go. Jack with the poutine. 4:37, 2-0 Oilers. Let's see how the Stars, are they going to respond now? They've been coming close, but they only have 5 shots in this second period. 5 shots for the Stars. This coming in the corner, McDavid and Bouchard picking up the assists on Kulak's goal. Bouchard 2 assists today. Here's Duchesne back to the line. Here's a shot. Skinner gets a piece. It goes wide. Duchesne trying to feed it back again. He can't do it. Big hit in the corner. Fans wanted a call. Nurse going to go pick this one up. Plays it around behind. Stetcher up the boards. Oilers going to get this one out. 3:50 to go. Robertson playing this one back to Cece. He's going to play this one up the boards. Sagan working it in. Stars over the line. Duchesne back to Sagan. Sagan. He's going to go around behind the net trying to feed it in front. Sagan still with it now. To the line. Here's a shot that gets blocked. Kane picks it up. He's going to work this quickly. Nugent Hopkins flying up over the line. Dropping it for Kane. He shoots. Brown was right there. He should have passed it. Kane gets tripped up and he takes out Brown. Both are back up. Nugent Hopkins with a shot. Brown scores. Wow, the Oilers get a couple quickies here. This time it's a deflection downtown Connor Brown. Holy smokes. Wow. It was a bobble play. I was wondering why Kane didn't pass it. They kept it in, and the shot from the hash marks along the boards, it was a weak little shot, and Connor Brown with a beautiful tip, and the puck actually bounces. It goes down and bounces and comes back up and over the pad, and Ottinger had to react quick enough, and by the time he kicked out the leg and moved his glove, it hopped over the pad and in. Unbelievable. That is crazy. 3-0 Oilers, but we've seen this song before. There's cheering from the other room. There you go, Dallas. Unbelievable. Here come the Oilers again. 3:09 to go. McDavid bringing it in, passes it up in front. Big save here by Ottinger. Remember that, how the third period goes. Ottinger just jamming that pad to the post. Huge save on a break. Oilers coming again, 2-on-1, up over it. Stars getting back with a shot and a nice save. Nugent Hopkins and Wallman picking up the assist there. Wow. Jamie Benn going to bring this one up. Flipping it in the corner. Wallman getting up on his man, trying to feed this one through. This is a battle. 2:35 to go. 2:35 to go. McDavid going to pick it up. McDavid is flying. He's going to bring this one over the line. Going cross ice to Perry. Perry. He's going to backhand it in front. It's there for Hyman. He can't get the shot off. This is going to be brought out and all the way down the ice. Edmonton back to pick it up. Let's go. Can we get over 425 by the end of this period? Can we get over 425? Hit that subscribe for us. Here comes Pokozin. Going to pass this one over. Gets stopped at the line. Stars racing. Stars going to win this race. Picking it up. Going wide. Steele. He gets put into the end boards. Robertson coming in to help out. Pokozin up on him. Draisaitl gives it away. Stars back to the line. Working right up. Here's a shot. It gets blocked. Big block. Harley Cece with a shot. That one gets blocked. And this one is going to get put out. Wow. Bringing this all the way around. Harley going to work it up the middle. Here they come. There's another takedown. 134 to go. All right, there we go. One sub away. Who's going to put us over 25? Here's that little pass. It's blocked, and Draisaitl going to flip this one up and all the way down the ice. Good? Good? Okay. Sure. Here they come. Back over. We got the popcorn out. We're going to have a good time now. This coming around, but oh, it smells. Oh, theater popcorn, so good. That's being chipped through. Stars coming away with it in the corner, cycling through. How am I going to eat popcorn? Last minute of play. Last minute of play. They're racing up for it. Ottinger way out of his net. He's going to play, and it goes over the glass. It's going to be a penalty to the Stars.
That's an out. That's one again. That pressure, the relentless
Ottinger puts this one up and out of play. 51.5 seconds to go. Ottinger gets the penalty. Send him to the box. All right, I can't eat this. I'll eat the whole bag. So good.
Let's go.
Thank you for hitting those subscribes. There we go. Need for Speed, welcome in. Oh, Need for Speed. What a great game that was. I don't know if you guys ever played that. The old Need for Speeds were amazing. But welcome in. Thanks for hitting that subscribe. Good old movie theater popcorn. They were just back from seeing Lilo and Stitch. You cried? Confirmation. We got a sobber.
Again, talking about percentages, this is where coaches go,
you look like you were sobbing. Wow, Lilo and Stitch. It's a sobber. Noah's Ark, what's going on? Sagittarius, how's it going? Welcome in. Oilers making a statement. They got to hold. They got to hold. That popcorn today took my wife to... Oh, nice. Nicholas, that's what they just came back from. Did you guys like it? This comes all the way down the ice, so 2 minutes to delay a game. Much like the way the first period ended, the second period going to be the same with an Oilers power play. I gave up popcorn. I broke a tooth. Oh, Aloso, wow. Stars pick it up. They're going to clear this one up and all the way down the ice. Hot Pursuit. Hot Pursuit was a great one. Here's Bouchard dropping this one back. McDavid on the fly, coming up to the line, giving it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl trying to put it back. He turns it over. And the Stars going to get this one down the ice. 13 seconds to go. 13 seconds to go. Trying to bring this one through. In front, here's McDavid. He's got 3 seconds. He's going to slowly play it and just shoots it on net. That's going to be a stop. And this period comes to an end. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. Great job, everybody. Great job with the likes as well. And great job, Oilers. All right, we're going to bring this up. 3-0 Oilers. We've seen this story before. The Oilers had 3 going into the third period in the last game. Will they be able to hold this time? Jets calling Oilers in 5. Oilers going to get this one done. We'll see. It's all about playing a complete game. Yeah, I hate when you get it stuck in the teeth. Your wife called you a crier. There you go. The Snakes, let's go Oilers. Yeah, we got the thumbs up all around. They said it was a good movie, so we'll take the word for it. All right, 24 shots for the Oilers, 17 for the Dallas Stars. Now I got popcorn in my teeth. 14 shots for Edmonton in that period, only 6 for the Dallas Stars. So Oilers doing a nice job shutting them down there. 37 hits for Edmonton, 20 for the Dallas Stars. So again, Oilers are coming out hitting too. They're shooting, they're hitting. Face-offs, the only sour spot for the Edmonton Oilers. Stars are up there at 21 face-offs to 16. I gotta take a drink. This is gonna bother me now. Should have never had the popcorn. We live and learn. Oilers are 1 for 3 on the power play. Dallas Stars are 0 for 1. So you know, the next ones that are gonna get called, it's gonna be on the Oilers. 21 giveaways, though. That's bad. That is bad. 21 giveaways. You can't do that through 2 periods of play in the third round of the playoffs. That is just really bad. 10 giveaways for the Oilers. Block shots are fairly low. Only 10-8. Wayne, how's it going? Had a T-bone steak tonight. Oh, nice. Gotta love it. Wait, Indy 500s tomorrow? Already? When did that happen? Water Pick is off to say, yeah, this is going to bother me. It wasn't a flawless movie, but one of the better live action remakes. Nice. Okay. Thank you for the opinion. So popcorn. Tom Cruise movie. Yeah. Tom Cruise is Stitch. Hang on one sec. I got to pick this out. That's driving me nuts. It's really wedged in there. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Shout out after the last game. A shutout. Yeah, D, that would be huge. Stitch always makes Dukai one of the best characters. Kathleen, he is a really good character. And by the way, if you are a fan of Stitch, yeah, the popcorn's really wedged in there now. If you are a fan of Stitch, if you're looking to get your Stitch merchandise, if you're a Disney fanatic, check out our partner channel, the Florida Park Explorers. They are a concierge service as well. They do live shopping, and they are on all kinds of platforms. So if you are a Stitch fan, check them out. You never know what Stitch merch you might be able to find and what they might be able to give you. All right, close game. It is close for sure. I lost all my teeth eating a strawberry short. Dallas Major Peter, that's funny. All right, Kayla, how's it going? Welcome in. Sunday is the Indy. I can't believe it's the Indy already. This is crazy. I can't believe it. Get it, Sam. I got had a little toothpick. Got a little toothpick, and we got it. We're good. We're good. Toothpick for the win. Toe pick. That's right. Real hockey players don't use toe picks. They take or toothpicks. They use toe picks. Grab the figure skates. Gnaw that thing out of there. I've taken to bringing floss with me. Yep. So true. That's what I like about Sam. He's joining us in our living room. Absolutely, Wayne. Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Lowell, how's it going? Welcome in. Solid cartoon a long time ago. You know what? I don't even think I've seen the full cartoon, to be honest. Today is a new game. It is a new game, and they are playing unbelievably well. The speed is so good. Everyone knows the sound of getting the toothpick out of the jar. That's right. It's too cold to have an Indy. This weather's been nuts, Chris. It's hot. It's cold. It's all over the place. This game on ice is pretty close. It's end to end. It's back and forth. Really moving things all over the place. Hell no, Oilers in 5, and they're winning the cup in 6 against the Panthers. I don't know if they're going to win in 6. Now I got to chew on the toothpick. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? You got to chew on the toothpick? As a trucker driver, I always say one of the best inventions is dental floss sticks. So let me ask, for those that use, because I got the plastic toothpicks, the wooden toothpicks I like better. But let me ask your opinion. Do you like the mint toothpicks or the regular toothpicks? And the same with the floss. Do you like the minty floss or the regular? I prefer the mint wood toothpicks. I think those are awesome. I used to like suck on them. They were so good. But that's just me. Let's see. I only cry because I can relate to being alone, left by. Oh, Nicholas, I'm sorry. That's tough. Thanks for the tip, Sam. I love all Stitch things. If I could, at the age of 46, I'd buy Stitch onesie. Kathleen, absolutely. We've got some great. They have some great Stitch stuff. They got pajamas. They got bags. I think they actually just got a brand new Stitch Lounge Fly backpack, which is absolutely stunning. If one of the mods could drop the link in the website link for Florida Park Explorers, check them out. I'm pretty sure it's just floridaparkexplorers.com, but go over, check them out, tell them Sam sent you, and they'll hook you up. They'll get you some good stuff. Let's see here. Poll question: will Lilo and Stitch outsell Tom Cruise? Did Mission Impossible open this weekend as well? I gotta see that. I watched the last one and it was so good. Waxed floss, Craven popcorn. Hot and cold, Carrie Perry. Yeah, exactly. Is she back from space yet? I know physically she is, but ooh, ouch. Let's see, mint. Chris going with the mint. Yeah, I love the mint. The mint ones are so good. Justin for the mint. Do what you have to do for you. Thank you, Raymond. Mint all the way. There you go. Cinnamon toothpicks. So I'm going to be honest. I'm not a huge cinnamon fan. I don't mind like a teeny little bit of cinnamon, but if it's overpowering, can't do it. So a cinnamon toothpick for me would be a no bueno. Um, couldn't do that. Christmas time, if they came out with like candy cane flavored toothpicks, that would be pretty good. Mint wood for you as well. Yes, coach. So let me tell you, coach, junior mints, when I was younger, junior mints were it. I loved anytime I had a chance to get a like candy. If forget about getting a crunchy or a Mr. Big or Kit Kat or Coffee Crisp. I loved junior mints. Junior mints and Fruitella. Fruitella, the little square kind of fruit cubes. Oh, so good. Mint. A lot of votes for mint. I love it. Mr. Buck, welcome in. Going winter green. Nice. Good night, Stefan. See you, buddy. Thank you for everything. We'll talk to you soon. All right, let's love popcorn. Popcorn is so good. All right, let's keep going. Trying to read through all the comments here. How about cinnamon? But the hot cinnamon toothpaste. No, it's not for me. No cinnamon for me. Never went to space. I was curious who was going to say it. Watermelon lime. Oh. So Tim Hortons has this new strawberry watermelon quencher that you can get it sparkling, plain, or frozen. I like the frozen one. It is delicious. Delicious. I have, let's see. O. Henry. Oh, I'm not a huge O. Henry fan. I don't mind it. After 8, yes. After 8, really, really good. Jaws, when I was in high school, I was on a date, sat in the balcony. The head popped out through the boat. My date threw her popcorn on the people below. Ivan, amazing. Jaws was a good movie. Really enjoyed it. Still enjoy it. If I find it on TV, I will watch it. Watch it for sure. Anytime it's on. You've never heard of Fruitella. Adara, I don't know if they still make it anymore, to be honest with you, but I used to love it. It was so good. So good. Junior Mints, grew up on those two. I get a box of Junior Mints. And Milk Duds, the movie theater. There you go. My go-to movie theater was always the M&M peanut, or not M&M peanuts, the Glossette peanuts. Glossette peanuts were the best. Now, it's very hard to find them anywhere anymore because of all the nut allergies. They've gotten rid of them. I know you can get them in the States, but Glossette peanuts, so good. I will do Glossette peanuts. That is my go-to. Rick, what's going on? Welcome in, bud. Ice pick for you. Nice. Charles, how's it going? Welcome in. You're the voice of reason. I hope not. Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts. So I'm not a coffee drinker. I've never tried any of the frozen drinks at Dunkin' Donuts. We did grab a couple donuts for there last time we were in the States. They were okay. But I'd need more of a sample size. What were the creamsicle candy? Oh, Das, creamsicles were the best. Loved creamsicles. Creamsicles, fudgicles. Oh, they're all so good. They're all so good. Peanut butter. I was not a big peanut butter cup fan myself, to be honest with you. Nutella is pretty good. All 4 Jaws movies are free on. Really? I didn't know that. I think there's actually 5 of them. The 5th one was the wife. She took the boat out to get the shark. If I remember correctly. You put chili powder on your popcorn. It's great. Not that hot. Interesting, Rick. All right, let's see here. Any hockey questions? I love that we've gone all food. Licorice, grape flavored liquor. Prep. I don't know if I've tried that. Yeah, I'm sure I have. Wasabi toothpicks. Maltesers, those were good. Tanya, how's it going? Peanut glossettes. Yes. Yeah, those glossette peanuts were amazing. I love it. You got the conference. This is great. Putting chocolate and mints together is the equivalent of pineapple on pizza. Oh, no. Oh, the chocolate roses. I haven't had those in a long time. Those were really good. They were also, I don't know what they were called, but they were chocolate. I love the white chocolate ones. They were round and they were kind of flat with a little like knob on the tip of it. I don't remember what they were called, but they were so good. Thrills, Ulysses, yes. Thrills, I was one of the rare people that enjoyed Thrills. I don't have a Timmy's here, so you have to resort to Duncan. Nathan, how's it going? Welcome back. Campinos. Ice cream sandwich. Ice cream sandwiches are really good too. I gained so much weight on free diet. The wife, did the wife take out the wife of Joss? That's funny. Now it was the fourth one. Dump plot. Michael Caine is the highlight. So what was the fifth one? I could have sworn there was 5 of them. Oh, Chris, the hockey, yes, the gum in hockey cards, the hockey card gum, that was amazing. The Pop Rocks popsicle bar when the ice. I don't know that one, but Michael, when we were at where was it? Where was it? Applebee's? I think it was Applebee's. They had a Pop Rocks Shirley Temple. So the kids would love to get it. It's essentially a Shirley Temple with Pop Rocks in it. And apparently it was very, very good. Shout out to Applebee's. All right, let's go here. I love this conversation. I love that everybody's getting in on this. I apologize for those that are here to talk hockey. We talk a lot of hockey, but this is great. I love going down memory lane. Rosebuds, yes. Chocolate covered popcorn, very good. Werther's caramel corn from is amazing. Werther's caramel corn, really, really good. Got to try a fruit roll up wrapped over ice cream. Mega. Never heard of such a thing. General, you Big League Chew. Oh, I loved Big League Chew. I'll meet you in the middle, Sam. What's your favorite arena food? There you go, Prep. Favorite arena food. So I will tell you, unfortunately, Scotiabank Arena does not have great food choices anymore. They used to when they started. Now it's really not great. I usually get the chicken wrap there, which is essentially 2 chicken nuggets or 2 chicken fingers with lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, and like a tortilla and a wrap. It used to be much, much better. But if I'm going to an arena, if I'm, I'll usually do that. A chicken wrap or a hot dog is kind of what I go with. But from a snack standpoint, it's always, I love getting a Haagen-Dazs or some vanilla soft ice cream. Those are kind of the go-tos. Love the arena ice cream. For some reason, it's so good. So good. All right. Let's go back. Duckling, how's it going? Skinner is always given a lead. His team plays hard in front of him. Every other goalie in the league only dreams of that. Duckling, so he does play well. The team is playing well tonight. In the last game, the team really kind of blew it in the third period in front of him. He wasn't his best. We'll see if he can play his best here tonight. But Skinner's going to need to stand on his head. He's going to need to get something done tonight. It's going to be very, very important for him to shut the door. It's going to be important for the team to play well in front of him. It's going to be very important for this team to be at the top of their game, because if Skinner is going to fail, this team is going to fail with him, and they can't do that. They need to stay on top, and they need to keep this going. They're playing a really good hockey game right now, no doubt. I mean, and stay out of the box. That is a huge one. They need to stay out of the box. The next penalty is coming their way. Who's more valuable in Toronto, Marner or Matthews? Jack, that's a great question. It depends what you consider valuable. It depends on what you consider valuable. Probably Matthews. Matthews didn't have a great year this year. He was obviously hurt. But I would say Matthews over Marner. Matthews, big-time goal scorer. Marner, big-time playmaker. 2 very different players. So it's tough to compare that value. There's our Discord link. If you want to join us in the Discord, make sure you click on that link. Go over and join our Cord. We'll see you there later on. Wait till tonight. Skinner will be worse. I hope not. Stars got to get some more shots. They only had 5 shots in that second period. That is not enough. They want to get in this game. They're going to need to put all kinds of shots toward them. They're going to need to put a tremendous amount of pressure. And it's not going to be easy for them to do. We bracing for round 3. It didn't go so well for us last time. This is going to be an interesting period. If they can hold down the fort, they will get a lot of buyback in. Right now, Skinner has to get the confidence back of this team. They need to find a way, and it all starts with the team playing well in front of them. Karen, how's it going? Ken and Karen here. We missed where you said the strawberry watermelon drink. Oh, Karen, at Tim Hortons. So at Tim Hortons, they have strawberry watermelon quencher, and you can get it kind of normal. You can get it sparkling, so it's a little bit of carbonation, or frozen, which is kind of like an ice cap, but it's their strawberry watermelon. They do put the whipped topping on top. I tell them no whipped topping, and I think it's delicious. It's really, really nice. Hey, Todd, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. All right, third period. Let's get at it. Let's bring this one up. It's time to get there. It's time to see how this team can hold the lead. Offensive zone time, about 17 minutes for the Dallas Stars, 14 and a half minutes for the Edmonton Oilers. So the Stars really started putting a lot of pressure. They're going to have to keep it up, and they're going to have to raise it up even more. Strawberry watermelon quencher sounds good. I'm headed to... Nice, yeah. It really is good. I quite enjoyed it. All right, game on. Let's see. Let's turn this one around. Henrique is back. He's on the bench. He's set to go. We're set to go. Hope you're all set to go. Who needs the whip topping? Exactly. Let's go. Now, remember, Stars still have a penalty. So Edmonton has a minute on the power play, a minute 08 to be exact. So Oilers are on the power play going into this period. Let's see how this is going to play out. Off the draw, Oilers going to win. First possession comes to Bouchard. He's going to play this one back. Here comes McDavid. Over the line, bringing this one right in. He's going to set it up, playing it back. Here's a long shot. Draisaitl in the corner, going to pick it up. He's going to play this one over to McDavid. McDavid to the line, to Bouchard. Back to McDavid. McDavid sending it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl looking for McDavid. That one is deflected. McDavid going to pick it up in the corner. Going to rip it around the boards to Draisaitl again. He's looking behind to McDavid. No, he keeps it. Now he gives it to Connor. Connor to Bouchard. Bouchard. He's going to flip this back over to McDavid. Normally they'd have Ekholm on the other point. They don't here tonight, and this one is going to get knocked out. Everyone has to tag up. McDavid is going to get taken down by Bichsel, and that's going to be interference. It should be interference. Oh, it's Blackwell. So Blackwell, like Edmonton, took penalty after penalty. This time it's Blackwell who kind of throws a hit on McDavid, cutting through the middle. Now this might have been somewhat unintentional, but he goes and throws a hit, and this is going to be interference as McDavid passed the puck away, cuts in front of him, and he gets called for this clip. Dangerous, dangerous play. So the Oilers will get a 5-on-3 for 20 seconds, and then it'll go back to 5-on-4. So good opportunity here for the Oilers. Jangy, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hopping back in. Off the draw, it's a bit of a scramble. Stars going to rip it around. Past Bouchard all the way down the ice. Bouchard said it hit somebody on the bench. Refs let it play on. So the two-man advantage is going to disappear as Draisaitl plays this one back. Oilers on the far side. Now they bring it in. They come right now over to Draisaitl in the high slot. Here's a shot. It was a delay. Waited way too long, Nugent Hopkins. And that two-man advantage has now expired, back to the 5-on-4. He had it. He was wide open. He needed to bury that one. He just hung on a little too long. Lots of traffic in front. Ottinger didn't know where it was. And Nugent Hopkins was looking for a lane. Sometimes you just got to shoot those. But a good job. They're really moving forward. 18:46 to go. 1:35 in the power play. Stars putting it around the boards. Oilers pinching up. They're going to keep this one in. Hyman walking out of the corner. He forgot the puck. Kane. He trips. Going to play it back to the line. Back to Kane. Kane shooting. That's going to be gloved and hang on to Ottinger with a nice save there, taking it in the glove. Good shot and a good catch. Great play. Ottinger he's been okay. He's been okay. The Stars needed to bail him out a little bit. A couple deflections got by him. He could use some help. Thank you, Marty, for hitting that like.
Try to get something going here.
Adam Henrique on the draw. He'll win it back.
Off the draw, back to the line. Edmonton trying to set it up. Playing it across. It's going to be deflected. Breakaway for Dallas. Stars, a breakaway. Shooting. And a nice save here. Oh, Skinner just got the pad out. Just got the pad out. A huge breakaway chance. Wyatt Johnston all alone. Couldn't beat Skinner. And the Stars going to play this one down. 50 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go. Skinner holding down the fort. That could have been a turning point. McDavid up the middle. McDavid still coming through. He's going to fish this one back. Draisaitl playing this one down low. Back up to Draisaitl. Getting it to McDavid. Trying to play it in front. That's going to be blocked. This around back to the line, and it's out. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Puck comes back to Skinner. Skinner going to back it up, setting it up behind the net. Oil starting to move forward. Here's Nurse on his horse. Up over the line. That's going to be an offside call. Very, very close. Very close.
Okay, here we go again. You know, you dodge the bullet on a 5-on-3. Now all of a sudden, okay, try to kill this off.
So Stars are working. Stars trying to get this one done. Oilers just hanging on. There's not a lot of pressure from the Oilers here in this third period. They're kind of letting the Stars drive right now. We had to leave, came back, 3-0 Oilers, not going anywhere now. There you go, Gord. Welcome back. This is going to be played down by the Stars. Skinner out to stop it. Going to play it up to Bouchard, up to Corey Perry. Perry playing this one across. Not a great pass. Kulak reversing it. Back over to Bouchard. Bouchard going to work this one back and forth. Over the line, Stars forcing Kulak back again. 17 minutes to go. Here's Bouchard. He's going to carry it up, dumping it in. You know, as much as the Oilers weren't pressing, Stars were just kind of, they're just kind of floating around here. But we're back to 5-on-5. Nugent Hopkins has this one down low in the corner. Stars going to work it. Went up, kept in. Nugent Hopkins again. He's cycling it around behind. Hyman playing it around. These guys are fighting. These guys are pushing. Frederick can't hold it in. Heinz brings it out. Heinz going to flip it in the corner. Frederick going back. Stars peeling away with the puck. Looking to make a pass. Going to the point. That misses. It comes out. Heiskanen has to back up. He's going to play this one over. And a penalty coming up to the Oilers as Ottinger's going to leave the net. And we got an injured player, Darnell Nurse, standing on top of him. Nurse going to go to the box, and it's Rupe Hintz is in all kinds of discomfort lying down on the ice, grabbing at his ankle. We don't know what happened as the camera had moved on. The Hintz is down, and he's in all kinds of discomfort. The trainer comes over, and yikes, this could be a significant injury here, depending on what's wrong with him. Guys in the truck, can we get a replay here, please? Thank you. So let's see. There's Nurse is and Heinz are whacking at each other. Heinz gives Nurse a cross check. Nurse turns around with a whack right across the top of the knees. So Hintz goes down. So this is a slash. This is a slash. It definitely hurts. And it obviously caught him good. And this is a retaliation call. Heinz came with the cross check to Nurse. Nurse turned around with a whack right in the top of the knees. So it's a slash. They call it a major penalty. This is going to get downgraded to a 2 minutes. It is a slash. It's a two-handed slash. Dan, 100% embellishment. It does hurt, though. If you've ever gotten hit kind of the top of the knees there, it hurts significantly. I mean, it is definitely a slash, no doubt about it, but this isn't worthy of a major penalty. I know he's hurt. But this is a 2-minute slash. We see slashes like this in front of the net every single game, every single shift. But it hurts. When you get hit on the top of the knees, it hurts 100%. But we saw a cross check, and he got the slash retaliation. And actually, on that other replay, it looks like he got him in the ankle, not the knee. So it totally depends on the angle of this camera. The one angle looked like it was the knee. The reverse angle looks like he got him in the ankle. Whatever it is, it's a slash. I was thinking they're playing soccer. Tripp, what's going on?
After review, it's a 2-minute minor for slashing on 25.
That's the right call. That's the right call. 2 minutes slashing. That's the right call, 100%. So 100% the right call. I hit my knee on a shelf once. Hurt. Yeah, Gregory, it does hurt. Let's see from this angle. I can't even tell. There are too many people in front of the net. But if it's just on the shin, I mean, the shin pad is there. Yeah, you feel it, but it doesn't hurt. So slashing, 2 minutes for slashing, 100% the right call. I can get behind that all day long. But Hypocrite Nurse is at it again. So he's going to sit for 2 minutes. Dallas is going to go to the power play. They're going to win this back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen over to Duchesne. Duchesne going cross ice. That's a blown pass. They're going to regroup. So, there's a pad that goes from the knee. It covers the kneecap, and the front of the pad goes right down to the top of the ankle. So it covers their shin. So if they get hit with a puck or a stick, you still feel it, but it protects the bones. This coming around. So it's called a shin pad, but it's really from the knee right down to the top of the ankle. Duchesne in the corner, trying to get it. Oilers going to flip this one out and down the ice. Nothing compares to metal BM. Oh my goodness, Michael, those BMX pedals, when they spin around and they catch you just right. Oh, yes, that hurts like anything. That's right. Call it the rest of the series. Would love to see some consistency. Their power play did pretty good in game one. Yes, they did, Jack. This time, Oilers going to get it out again. Heiskanen going to back up with it. There it is, 4:30. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. We are now officially 20 subscribers away from tonight's goal. 20 subs away. Can we get to 450 tonight? Kindly hit that subscribe button and keep it going. Under 15 minutes to go. 40 seconds left on the Dallas power play. 3-0. Oilers have it going. Clinton, how's it going? Well, the Oilers fans aren't complaining about not getting power plays tonight. No, they're not. But it's pretty close. It's pretty even. This coming around over the line. Dallas bringing it in. And it's going to be offside. An extra move. An extra move at the line is going to force the offside. That's one of those things that drives me nuts. Some just bring it in. Make the extra move after. Just bring it over that line. We see that all the time. That little move. That little move.
You know, you work in tandems out there. If one guy's going to be aggressive, all three others have to be in unison, and there was a great example of doing so.
6-2. It's not 4-2.
Let's go.
Off the draw. This coming back around. I don't know, Clinton. I don't know where you're getting the 6 from. But they've all been pretty even. Dallas's boarding call had to be called. Harley holding Draisaitl, tackling him down, had to be called. Ottinger puck over the glass, that had to be called. And the interference had to be called. Just like Perry's roughing had to be called, even though it was Frederick, not Perry. And, of course, Darnell Nurse here for slashing. So we got a face-off at center ice. 16 seconds left to go on the power play for the Stars. 3-0 Oilers. Off the draw, Oilers winning it back. Wallman going to hammer this one in. You get it worked on. Joe Pellick, months and months. Oh, Rick, lacrosse is brutal. Lacrosse is vicious. In the corner, power play has expired. Back to 5-on-5. Even strength. This is going to be thrown down. Here comes Edmonton. Oh, they lost it. Almost a chance to break in. The everyday garbage man coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Side of the net. Battle still going on in front. Klingberg and Steele were working. He's going to go to the corner. Jamie Benn putting it behind. Going to come out in front. Heiskanen back down around behind. Little backhand in front. Steele putting it just wide. Dallas is coming close. They just can't hit the net right now. And this comes all the way down. Stars going to race back for it. No icing called. Dallas behind the net. Here comes the Oiler forecheck. Steals it away. Vander Kane doing a nice job on Harley. He's going to back away. Getting some help now. Stars going to move this one down, and Kulak puts it up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl flipping this one in. In the corner, the Stars working in their own zone, trying to create some space, trying to get the play moving. Here's Johnston. Over to Granlund. Granlund cutting in with a shot and a nice save here by Skinner. Around behind, up along the boards. Rantanen keeping this one in. Rantanen still fighting, going to the point. That one misses, and again, the Stars put it all the way down the ice. Ottinger going to play it around. Under 13 minutes to go. Under 13 minutes to go. Edmonton keeping this one in, down in the corner, fighting to keep it alive. Stars up to Rantanen. Rantanen over the line. He's going to spin around, falls, blows a tire, playing it in the slot. It's picked up by Henrique. Henrique going to carry this one up to the red line, dumps this one in. Ottinger can't knock it down. This in the corner, Edmonton playing it towards the middle of the ice. Back to the line, Bouchard with a shot. That one goes wide. Plays it up in the corner. This coming around, Stars kind of losing sight of the puck. Trying to keep it going. Lindell going to play this one up. Blackwell cutting through the middle. He's going to drop this one off. A little toe drag and a shot. That gets blocked. Lindell holds this one in at the line. A little backhand up into the slot. Robertson can't get it going. It's going to come out. Just squeaks out over the line. M&M, how's it going? The sports guy, what's going on? Welcome in. Just me or the Dallas Stars. Just so much fun to watch. They are scrambling right now. They're trying to do everything. Stars only have 2 shots in this period, which is not good. But the difference is Edmonton only has 1. So not a lot of shots in this period at all. 11:40 to go. McDavid playing this one back. Stars need 3 goals to tie. They can score in bunches. The Oilers up the middle. McDavid has it taken away from him. Marchment going to play it off the boards. Too far there for Sagan, and it's going to be an icing call. So this is going to come all the way back. Bouchard is at the bench. Yes, he's in some discomfort. He's having a little bit of a conversation there, and he's going to get that sorted out. Go Oilers. Oilers are going. Oilers are moving. Nice to see what they're doing. Real, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. Game 2, Bouchard limping on the bench. He's going to turn around. Bouchard plays big-time minutes as well. This is going to be flipped all the way down the ice. Coming right in, Skinner with a nice stop. He's out of his net. Sagan playing it in front. Duchesne can't get it. Duchesne with a cross-check puts his man down. Here comes Draisaitl back the other way. Draisaitl going to flip this one in. Bouchard, by the way, leads all Oiler defensemen at 21:08 time on ice. So you don't want to lose him. The top defenseman for the Stars is Harley at 19:02. Long shot is going to sail high and over. Down in the corner, Edmonton playing it around behind Ottinger. Ottinger hanging on to it. Trying to bring this across. Trying to really get this one going. Hanging on to it. Dallas taking a look. Trying to bring it across. It was right there for Rantanen. Rantanen couldn't pull the trigger. Let's go over the line. Back in. Here's a shot. Big hit at the boards. Dallas trying to get everything going. 3 shots now for the Dallas Stars. Only 1 shot for the Edmonton Oilers. We're just about 10 minutes left to go. 10 minutes left to go. 3-0 Edmonton. Big cross-checking battle. Huge battles along the boards, and now the referees are going to send them both out. We got Rantanen over the back. Bischel is trying to go at Pekosen. Those two are trying to go. Rantanen was over the back of Pekosen, but Bischel and Pekosen were battling it hard, and I think they're both going to the box. Holy, big battle. Yeah, this person, we can't talk about what other channels are doing because they all do their own things. And they're going to go to commercial break, and we certainly cannot speak for Sportsnet. Why exchanging so many recipes? I know, it's crazy. The shot map tells a story. Yes, it absolutely does. It absolutely does. Look at how they're playing. You know, Dallas, a lot more shots out wide. They started to get some in tight, but if you look on the other end of the map, the Oilers just jamming that front of the net, right? 2 goals scored right in front. The other one, that third, right from the middle of the slot. And they're just putting everything from right close in front, trying to get traffic, trying to beat Ottinger, doing everything they can. Who's your favorite team to watch in the last 4? Trip, in all honesty, as much as I enjoy this Oiler team, the Panthers are such a fun team. Panthers are my second favorite team overall, so I'm really enjoying the style of game that they're playing. They're banging and crashing. They're just doing really, really good things. So that would be my answer. All those channels are 5 minutes behind because none of them are doing it live. But they're all on a delay. But hey, that's okay. We're here. We're doing it. We're bringing you live in almost near real time, low latency. As soon as we see it on TV, we are calling it. We're not relying on other sources to bring it through. And it's one of the ways we differ in terms of many, but we're bringing you the best type of coverage we can with all the stats and information to keep you up to date. Plus, nobody interacts better than we do. And that's not me saying it. That is your comments that I'm just reiterating. Chucky coming in with that subscribe. Thank you, Chuck. I know it was a little while ago, but thank you all. As the first playoff game, Mikko Rantanen hasn't scored. LP, I'd have to double check. I'm not sure offhand. I would have to look that up and double check. That would certainly be an interesting one. All right, they're coming back from commercial break again. Thank you so much for being here. If you're just coming in, hit that like button for us. I see those likes flying. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're trying to get to 450 tonight. We need your help. We need your help. There it is, 434. On our way to 450. Let's go. Let's go. Oilers trying to hold down the fort, get this one done. We're going to get 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, so lots of ice out there right now. Oilers with the first puck, going to turn it over. McDavid races back, has it taken away from him with a very quick stick by Granlund. Granlund going to get this one back in over the line. Nugent Hopkins up on him. He's getting some help here from Lindell. Nugent Hopkins, he falls. Stars coming away. Long shot goes wide. Open net. They shoot. Oh, my goodness. Skinner just gets a piece with the end of his stick and keeps this one out. What a save. That could be the save of the playoffs. Holy smokes. Turnaround just gets the bottom of his butt of the blade on it. That curve. Rantanen coming in. Rantanen putting this pressure. He's going to turn around. Dropping it here at the line. Harley stepping up. Harley going around behind. Harley in front. Looking to pass it. Harley still turning. Shoots. That one is stopped. McDavid going to pick it up. McDavid. He's going to put this one across. Edmonton trying to feed it up. Here comes Hyman walking into the corner. Shooting. Ottinger with the save. Tried to cover it, but he bobbled it. Wow. There's a little bit of a hit on Lindell. Skinner with a huge stop. Stars Robertson going to feed this one back. Here's a shot. Another stop. Harley going to pick up the rebound. 40 seconds of the 4-on-4. This 4-on-4 has been some of the best action of the game. Harley bringing this one up over the line. Walking in with a shot. That one goes high. Going to rattle around the boards and come all the way out. CC backing it up. Long pass up to the red line. Over to Robertson. Jason Robertson. He's coming in. Going to put it around the boards behind the net. Pardon me. Wallman is going to fall. Bouchard can't get over in there in time. Trying to watch the corner. Harley spinning away. Wallman gets taken down in front. Over to Jason Robertson. Plays this up top. CC to Heiskanen. Throws it towards the net for a deflection. That goes just wide. Another shot. Skinner going to steer this one to the corner. Heiskanen throws it towards the net. It gets past Wallman. Johnson with this here. Over to Heiskanen. Back around behind the net. Stars are putting huge pressure here right now. Robertson leaves it for Heiskanen. Heiskanen sends us behind for Johnson. He misses it. Draisaitl picks it up. He's going to get this one up. And Pokozin just plays this off the boards and down. And that's going to be an icing call with 7:36. 7:36 to go. And the Oilers ice the puck. 3-0. They're hanging on to this lead, but it's a shooting gallery right now as the Stars just shooting and shooting. This one, Skinner comes across, gets literally the bend, the heel of his goal stick, that bend. He gets that down and stops the puck. And it actually doesn't stop it flush. It redirects it so it comes and deflects out the other side. What a stop by Skinner. That was huge. 7:36 to go in a 3-0 game. Duchesne against Draisaitl here in the faceoff circle. Off the draw, Dallas going to win this one back. Here's a shot. That one's going to get knocked down. Sagan turn and shoots. Didn't get all of that one. Goes to the corner for Stetcher. Oilers trying to work this one up. Stetcher gives it away. Steele behind the net, looking in front. Tries to go to Sagan, comes to the point. Here's a shot. Skinner is down. Oilers can't clear. They give it away. Over to Sagan again. Back in front, jam play. Skinner is down, side of the net, going to hang on to it. We're going to get another whistle coming up. Good playing here by Skinner. Good job by the Oilers. But the Stars are starting to run at a time as they're going to go to commercial break. What a save by Skinner. Unfortunately, my totally legal streaming site got shut down recently, but your streams are my savior. Trip, I'm glad we could be here to save you. I'm glad we could be here to hang out with you. And this is awesome. This is hockey. This is what playoffs are all about. This third round is just picking up and going next level, and we absolutely love it. The game has been slow at times, no doubt. It's been slow at times, but boy, this third period has picked up. And you know, in the back of the Oilers' minds, they know what happened in game one. They know the collapse they went through in game one. They do not want to relive that. They're at the point now, 7-11. Raspberry, thank you so much for hitting that follow. 7-11 left to go here in this third period. Oilers are up by 3. They want to control this. Dallas is up to 7 shots. 7 shots and 3 for the Oilers. Let's do it, Rob. Let's do it. Rock, paper, scissors. You know the drill. Be honest. Put in what you get. Let's go. Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot. I had to decide what I was going to do. I'm going to go scissors. We're going to go scissors. Drop it in. I'm going scissors. What do you pick? Rock, paper, scissors. What is your choice? Let's see. Here we go. Scissors, rock. Kathleen comes in with the rock. Beats all the scissors. Mega with the paper. We got you. Sealk with the paper. Rodors with the scissors. Ty, paper. Kevin with the rock. You got sniped. You got sniped. Not fair. No warning. I know. I had to think about it on the rush. I actually was going to go rock, and then I changed it last second. All right, back. Commercial break. 7-11 to go. Can we do a virtual wave? Kevin, we can do a virtual wave. Let's go. Find that wave emojis. First, hit that subscribe. Then find those wave emojis. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, let's go. Marcus, what's going on? Welcome in. Get those hands up. Put those hands in the air. Marcus, we are from Ontario. We are in the Ontario region. This coming around all the way down. The hands are up. They're flying around. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. 13 subs away. This down over the line. Around behind the net. Ottinger going to play this one forward. Stars on the move. Here's a long pass. Dallas into the Oilers zone. They're setting it up, trying to come through. King going to flip this one up. And the Stars have it in the neutral zone. They're taking a look. You're from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Nice, Marcus. We got lots of folks out from that region that watch along with us. So welcome in. Murray, hello there from Germany. Welcome in, Murray. I appreciate that very much. Here comes Dallas on the move. Going to flip this one cross ice. Stars racing in. Stetcher behind the net. Going to get this over. Kulak working it up. Oilers bringing it out. Cross ice to Hyman. He's going to flip this one in the corner. 6 minutes to go. Stars now. They need 2 goals. Each two, or a goal each. No, I don't remember what I was going to say. 3 goals to tie. Fernando, how's it going? Welcome in. Yes, I think they can. Afzel, how's it going? This in the corner, turning around. Stars going to work this one up. Harley going to work this one through. Steele now up, and he turns it over. McDavid going to back this one up. Connor McDavid looking. He's going to bank it off the boards to Bouchard, setting it up. Bouch is looking. 5:20 to go. Time is becoming a very big problem here for the Stars. Connor McDavid, how's it going? Welcome in. You're a busy man. Putting this one across on the ice and in the chat. Bouchard coming across. Long shot. That one's going to get knocked down. Trying to hold it in. Puck is loose. Dallas picks it up. Trying to come cross ice. Good job by Draisaitl to take this one down. Puts it to the red line. Stars going to work this one back. Into the night with Mike. How's it going? Welcome in. That's right. 5 minutes. 5 minutes left to go. Oilers racing in. They got an open man driving towards the net. It comes right in front. Yenmark. Oh, it's behind. Oh, Heiskanen with the save of the century. He was behind Ottinger. It was sitting there on the goal line, and Heiskanen helped that one move away from going in. Wow. That was outstanding. Big plays at both ends of the ice. 4:27 to go. Stars going to use that momentum. They bring it in front. And this is going to be knocked away. Duchesne can't get in there. Oilers going to get tripped down. Here's a long shot. Kicked aside. Back over Duchesne in the corner. He's going to spin around. Yeah, Sagittarius. They needed this one. They're playing well. This coming out all the way down the ice. Here come the Oilers again. Brown going to the front. Pass doesn't come over. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Bringing this one aside. Heiskanen looking around behind the net. We are 13 subscribers away from our goal. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe, sub up for us. Here comes Dallas on the move. A little cut one way, cut the other way. Harley going to bring it up and over the line. Here's a big hit in the corner. Harley gets hit by Nugent Hopkins now. Around behind the net. Kulak trying to get it to McDavid, but it goes up and into the mesh. So with 3:32 to go, 3:32, we're going to get a stoppage. 3-0 Oilers. This is hockey. Playoff hockey. Unbelievable. They're going to go to commercial break, I believe. Yes, they are. They're going to commercial break. John, how's it going? The Oilers playing defense. For a change, they are. Yes, they are. They are absolutely. And we love it. We love to see what they are doing. The Oilers are actually playing group defense, which is incredible. This is both. There's been huge chances at both ends of the ice. And it is mind-blowing. Some of these stops, not just from the goaltenders, excuse me, not just from the goaltenders, but from the players themselves, getting in behind the goalies to knock some of these pucks away, clearing pucks. It's incredible. Always the best. Thank you, Fernando. I appreciate it. The Panthers runs 3 years ago and going. They've had some good ones. They've had some great ones. And thank you for your support and loyalty, hanging out with us. We appreciate it so much. This is an incredible hockey game. Skinner is not beating the 834 save percentage. Skinner has been a beast. He has been an absolute beast. He's made some huge saves tonight. Some really big saves. We got 3:32 to go just to shut this one down. Absolutely, Maple. It's all, listen, that's what sports is all about, right? Win or lose. Sports is about having a good time, cheering for the teams you like, celebrating the wins, being frustrated with the losses, but being able to do it as a group makes it so much more enjoyable. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Let's do this one. Skinner is hot and cold, but when he's locked in, yeah, Justin, when he's on, he's on. Sasham, you're very welcome. Stars had a shutout against them both last series and still won. Not worried. That's why we play 7 games, right? That's why we play 7 games. Stars won the first. Oilers right now hanging on, trying to win number 2. 3:32 to go. Dallas is going to pull the goaltender. They're going to pull the goaltender. It's an empty net. So 6-on-5 right off the draw. Edmonton going to knock this one down. Hyman is racing for it. He can't beat out the icing, and it is an icing going to come all the way back. Ooh, Nick, I should get an Undertaker redemption. That would be good. This is coming all the way back down. Thank you for hitting those subs. There we go. We're within 10. We're within 10 striking distance. Hurricane Helen, how's it going? The fact that all Skinner wins are shutouts if he doesn't let in a goal. That's outstanding. That's really funny. All right, Duchesne off the draw, wins this one back. Over to Heiskanen. Going to play this on back to Duchesne. Duchesne looking around. It's 6-on-5 for the Stars. Heiskanen just keeps it in. Duchesne back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen looking to go cross ice. To Duchesne in the middle for Robertson. He fans on it. Far side. In the middle, here's a shot and a nice save here. Duchesne comes close. OB, what's going on? Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. And here comes Hyman. Hyman carrying it down, shooting towards the empty net. That's going wide, but has his stick slashed out of his hands. So it's a penalty coming up here to the Dallas Stars.
surprised this isn't an awarded goal.
So this should be an awarded goal, as he had a clear-cut way to put this puck to the net and get slashed. So if you have a clear cut to the empty net and you get intentionally kind of taken out, they can award a goal. But the Stars coming close. Duchesne just hits the side of the net. Was so close to putting that one through. But this one comes in, and it's just a big time. Both of them, two guys, Rantanen and Heiskanen, both laying the lumber. And Rantanen is the one that's going to get the penalty. He's going to go to the box. 2:53 to go, and it's going to be a 2-minute power play here for the Oilers. So that should seal the deal for them. But let's see how this one plays out.
53 remaining, and Draisaitl
Off the draw, back to the line. Oilers looking. Nurse going to spin around over to Stetcher. Stetcher going to play it down low, and Draisaitl fan on the shot. Kane going to keep it in over on the other side. Back over to Draisaitl. He's going to flip it around behind the net to Kane. He lets it go to the point. Over to Stetcher. Excuse me, Stetcher to Draisaitl. Draisaitl gets bumped, and this puck is going to come out. Stars trying to force something shorthanded. Corey Perry bringing it in. Back over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl leaves it here to Stetcher. Stetcher goes cross ice. Long pass over to Draisaitl on the near side, putting it behind the net. Stars going to intercept. Ceci going to get this one out over the line. 2:12 to go. 2:12 to go. Your best friends, welcome in. Over the line. Here comes Kane. Kane turning that corner. He drives in, flips it in the corner. 1:57. This to the line. Dallas going to send it all the way down. Yeah, I hate it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to be able to make that game on Sunday. McDavid's turning around. We got we're going to be doing a couple of things this weekend. That 3 o'clock time really doesn't help anybody. Over the line, here's Hyman. Hyman, he gets taken down in the board. Stars get it to the line. It's going to come out again. 1:25 to go. 1:25 to go. Stars backing up in their own zone. Oilers on the move. Going to come cross ice. Oilers hanging on. 1:10 to go now. 1:10 to go. We'll be at Boston Pizza. Nice. Oilers Stetcher bringing this one in, flipping it down to the corner. 6 seconds left in the power play. We are under a minute to go. This is going to be flipped around the boards. Holding this one in. Comes around on the far side. Stars with a nice move trying to wheel this one out. We're back. 5-on-5 even strength. 40 seconds left to go. Dallas going to flip it down the ice. Edmonton hanging on. They're going to turn. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe for us. 30 seconds left to go. Over the line. Rantanen turning around. Going to feed this through the middle. Trying to cut through. One last big chance. And they put it wide. 20 seconds to go. Dick goes flying across the ice. Another shot that goes wide. Behind the net. Stars trying to bring it in front. They can't do it. Walking around. Trying to come out in front. Another backhand. Skinner gets a piece. This goes to the corner. 5 seconds to go. Here's a shot. That's blocked. Bischel 94 miles an hour. And this game is done. The Oilers hang on and take the win in a shutout for Stuart Skinner. Third win in these playoffs. All shutouts. Stuart Skinner. Wow. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe it. He pulls out the win. He pulls out the win. Unreal. Another shutout for Stuart Skinner. Free t-shirt hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll take a free t-shirt. 24-25 shots. Very, very close. In this third period, Richard hitting that subscribe. In this third period, 8-2 were the shots in favor of the Dallas Stars. Oh, I hate how the stats do that. Hang on. I got to flip and flip back. There we go. I don't know why they always do that at the end of the game. 48 hits to 27. The Oilers out-hit them big time. That's a big, big hit number. 31-21. Dallas had their way in the face-off circle, so great job with those face-offs. 1 for 5 on the power play. Edmonton goes 0 for 2, the Dallas Stars. So power plays penalties, a real problem here for the Dallas Stars. A real problem. They got to control that. Of course, a couple of those at the end really didn't have any weight to anything. 12 minutes in penalties. They took 27 giveaways. That is also a huge issue for the Dallas Stars. 27 giveaways. You are not going to win a hockey game in the round 3 of the Stanley Cup playoffs with 27 giveaways. Taking a look, 17 block shots by the Oilers, 11 for the Dallas Stars. All in all, this was the Oilers game. They ran it, they drove it, they won it, they did everything, and this is a whole new series tied 1 game apiece. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins gets the game-winning goal, first goal of the game on a power play from Bouchard and Draisaitl. Second period, it was Kulak from McDavid and Bouchard, then Connor Brown from Nugent-Hopkins and Wallman. No goals scored in period number 3. All in all, this was absolutely gangbusters. Like I said, the Oilers played team defense. They were absolutely solid in front of Skinner. Remember, cheers, how's it going, Mr. Pedersen? Eat the dog. One underwear. RIP. Yes, that's right. RIP George Wendt for sure, John. I was so upset when I heard about that. I was so upset. This was crazy. There are your 3 stars tonight. Evan Bouchard, star number 3, Stuart Skinner, star number 2, and Nugent-Hopkins, star number 1. And I hate that they put the game-winning goal scorer as star number 1. It should be Stuart Skinner. Skinner was outstanding tonight. He was absolutely spectacular tonight. He's going to break a record, 3 shutouts in the playoffs and counting. He got it done. When the Oilers play strong in front of them, they can do anything. They can battle. They can play hard. Thank you all so much for watching. We are not going to be live this weekend. Like I said, Sunday, we're actually going to be on the road. And I think tomorrow we're going to be on the road as well. And I think it's just going to be too late by the time we get to our destination to get things set up. So we're probably not going to be live this weekend. We'll be live for game 4s for both series. And let me give you the dates. Let me give you the dates and times. We'll get things scheduled. So Monday is going to be Panthers and Hurricanes at 8 o'clock. Tuesday is going to be the Stars and the Oilers. We will not be live Saturday or Sunday, most likely, but make sure your notifications are on because you never know. Make sure your notifications are on. You never know. If you choose to go watch somewhere else, please enjoy the games. All I would ask is please keep our games out of other people's chats. We want to keep those games unique to us. So please don't start playing them in other people's chats. I would ask that out of respect. And then we'll see you back here on Monday. But make sure your notifications are on because you never know. You never know. What do you think about the current 0-14 streak for the Carolina Conference trip? Isn't that wild? I mean, Carolina, that's got to turn around at some point. That has got to turn around at some point. All right, folks, have an amazing evening. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you, mods. Appreciate you so very, very much. Night in and night out, you guys are crushing it. Thank you to our donos tonight, Sarah, Prep, Ulysses. Thank you very much. Thank you to all of our channel members, to our partner channel, the Florida Park Explorers. Thank you so much. You guys, everybody's just so awesome. Appreciate what everyone is doing for us here. There was one thing I wanted to say, but it slipped my mind. So make sure you check back our main page. Again, we'll get the next stream set up very, very soon. Have those notifications on, so when we do go live, you get notified. And what did I want to say at the end? I don't remember. Oilers, congratulations. Making it even 1-1 that series. Florida is up 2-0 in their series. And I'm stalling because I'm trying to remember what I wanted to tell you, and I forget, and it's driving me absolutely crazy. Now I remember. Make sure, if you have our Discord, make sure to join our Discord because we can keep the party going over there all night long. Well, not really, but all weekend long. It's a good place to hang out, chat, and have some fun. So if you do have Discord or you want to download the app and get in on the fun, certainly make sure to do that. And here, I'll drop it one more time. Here is our Discord link if you want to come on the Discord, and that's a fun way of hanging out. So thank you all so much. Have a great night. And oh yeah, the points. Let's see where everything. I knew there was one thing. Let's see, Ulysses 950 XP points. That is a record That is a record. We'll see if that can be topped. Stefan in spot number 2 at 350. Raymond coming in with that third spot at 300, and a few other people tied up there as well. So congrats to our 3 crowned winners for tonight's game. Again, we're still trying to figure out a lot about this new XP crown point thing, and it resets every game. So if you didn't get a crown tonight, maybe you will next game. Again, thanks for being a fan. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Have an amazing weekend for those that are off for Memorial Day. I don't know what you guys normally do for Memorial Day, but again, remember those who need remembering. Have a good, restful day off, and we'll see you in the next stream. Take care, everybody. Good night, and go Oilers, go. Let's go.